guys, we are into June, Gender for Beginners. Let's get over this with youth class. There are only two genders. And if you think you can change them, you're a fucking retard. So, happy June. Happy fucking June. So, today we are gonna watch They Fucking Found Out by NEWSOM. He just dropped it a few hours ago this morning. I'm sure he's gonna have quite a few references to the Gay Pride Month in this bitch. And pretty sure we have about the same feelings. Don't really much. Well, actually, we don't. We don't actually have the same feelings. Because he thinks if you're gay, it's an abomination against God. Whoa! And I could give a shit less. My gay friend from when I was a little kid, his husband died. I pulled the picture down. It's right behind me. Well, right behind you guys. My grandma's up there. He's down there. My cousin's around here somewhere. I don't remember where I put him. He got blown up. Yeah, it was a big deal back when it happened. Negligence. They forgot to turn off a fucking gas pipe to a place that they told somebody to go weld stuff at. And yeah, it was an urn funeral. Yeah. Not a whole lot left. I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Iran getting blown to hell. Because if you guys have not heard yet, Iran decided they were going to cut off negotiations. So we decided, well, not we, our fearless leader Donald Trump decided to blow those fuckers up a little bit. And Nux made a video about it already. Somehow Nux already made a video about it 2 hours before it officially happened. This is some fucking masterful shit right here. Like, if you guys did not notice, he dropped this motherfucker fucking 5 hours ago, and 3 hours ago, it became official that fucking negotiations were breaking down, and America went back to boom boom time.
A new wave of assassinations have struck the Iranian morons. That's right, terrible days if you're a mullah. All right, I was desperate.
Wait. Hit that like button. I hit the like button for Nux. You hit the like button for me, and then you go watch Nux's video. Hit the like button for Nux. It's a whole thing, okay? It's a thing. Hit the fucking like button sometimes, damn it. Thank you. It'd be cool if you subscribe, but you know what? I'm over it.
Really told by everyone that Donald Trump was folding and chickening out. Well, you know who doesn't believe that? The Iranian leaders who were just assassinated today. Pretty diabolical stuff, actually. Now that Trump forced them to turn the internet back on for the Iranian people, we are getting insane footage from over there. All of France has been conquered by African Muslims. Pretty diabolical stuff. The Eiffel Tower was firebombed, including basically all of Paris. England decided they were banning HASAN, PIKER, and Chunk, the first two brown people to ever be banned from England. Speaking of, HASAN got heckled in the street while he joined an insurrection in New Jersey, and he literally turned tail and ran away out of fear of being arrested. And it looks like we're actually going to be getting a Republican mayor of Los Angeles.
Yes,
Lock in,
sir,
boys and
Mayor
girls.
Pratt.
All this stuff, insane deep dive on all of the things. Definitely subscribe. Heck of a ride for y'all today. The PSYOP is crumbling in real time. No one is falling for it anymore. Everyone understands we are being manipulated by people that hate us. And unfortunately, they effed around and they're finding out. The United Nations, UN, expect to officially run out of money in mid-August after US cut funding. Globalism is collapsing. Now, I feel like I've said this for like a whole lot of things, but if the only thing Trump does throughout his entire presidency is get us out of the UN and NATO, colossal W. Orange man forever.
Yeah,
Bro
big
is a
win.
hero. Now, don't get me wrong. The Trump policies are way too moderate for my liking. All right, Trump is essentially a moderate Democrat from like the 1990s. All right, that's not what I want. All right, we're not going to talk about what I want right now, or I might get demonetized. But for those understanding, I am very satisfied with the direction that our culture is heading. Because absolutely F you to this entire global order of libtards pooping their pantses and then taking the poop and smearing it all over everybody else, which essentially is what mass migration is. And no, it's not racist to say I don't like it when people smear poop on me.
And if you have a problem with that, you go let them smear poop on you. Okay? You let them do that, and then we can start talking. But until then, shut the fuck up.
I know this is a controversial take these days, but we have to just put our foot down. And every single person watching this video was thinking of one...
No, they're not, Olivia. They cut off negotiations. And we started dropping bombs again.
Specific type of migrant. I'm not going to name who it is because I'm not going to get called out for this one. But y'all know exactly what I'm referring to. And if you know that I am referring to someone in particular, then it's a problem. Get us out of there. I don't believe in their morals. I don't believe in their ethical systems. I don't believe in their frameworks on anything. I don't want their influence in our country, in our society whatsoever. Fuck these guys, seriously. Anyway, the Donald released a truce. All right? Iran must agree that they will never have a nuclear weapon or bomb. The Hormuz Strait must be immediately opened, no tolls for unrestricted shipping traffic in both directions. All water mines, bonds, if any, will be terminated. We have removed through detonation numerous such mines with our great underwater minesweepers. Iran will complete the immediate removal and or detonation of any mines that are left, which will not be many. Ships caught in the strait due to our amazing and unprecedented naval blockade which will now be lifted, may start the process of heading home. Say hello to your wives, husbands, parents, and families for me, your favorite president. The enriched material, sometimes referred to as nuclear dust, which is very deep on the ground, with virtually collapsed mountains caused by our powerful B-2 bomber attack 11 months ago, will be sitting on top of it, will be...
Now, I was literally arguing with someone this morning about the fucking strait still being closed and in Iranian hands. This is 2 days fucking old, people. Literally nobody wants to fucking listen anymore. This is fucking from the 29th. This is Friday. Friday. Stupid people disgust me.
Unearthed by the United States. Dude, this is literally what I've been telling you he was going for the entire time. Which it is agreed is the only country, along with China, with the mechanical capabilities of doing so, in close coordination and conjunction with the retarded and gay Islamic Republic of Iran, pedophiles and goat fuckers, plus the International Atomic Energy Agency, and destroyed. No money will be exchanged until further notice. Other items of far less importance have been agreed to. I will be meeting now in the Situation Room to make a final determination. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. And honestly, we are nearing the end here. I was told this was going to be a 10-year-long, infinite boots-on-the-ground regime change war, but we're at the final stretch. We really are. Now, this potential Iran deal is pretty diabolical because, well, let's just say while we're making our final touches on the deal, we're also bombing the shit out of them.
New report indicates at least 5 Americans were hurt in a recent Iranian missile attack on Kuwait.
Madeline Rivera joins us from Washington, D.C. with all the latest details. Maddie, good morning.
Good morning, guys. So that 2-hour meeting ended yesterday with little clarity as to whether the president will move forward with this memo of understanding. A White House official telling Fox President Trump will only make a deal that is good for America and satisfies his red line.
Yeah, the classic. The classic. However, what seems like it's happening, U.S. forces operating in the Gulf of Oman enforced blockade measures by disabling a Gambia-flagged maritime vessel attempting to sail towards an Iranian port, and they can't do that. Not very woke of you. We have a blockade, sir. And of course, we had to obliterate them. Listen, man, it's not our problem that we had to obliterate them, but we did. CENTCOM announced its U.S. military unleashed a Hellfire missile at the ship's engine room in the Gulf of Oman. Well, look, man, it's our Gulf now. That's how it works because we're the strongest country, and therefore it's just how it works. Yeah, you can cry about it. That'll help probably. Now, a lot of people are not happy with the idea that we actually have the right.
It won't, but if it makes you feel better.
To say whether we want said country to have nukes or not. Some people are like, but it's hypocritical for you not to want these terrorists, pedophile rapists, dog fucking goat rapists to get nukes.
Okay.
Because you have nukes, so you're a hypocrite. Well, actually, I don't care about your opinion. It's really worth nothing to me. Now, Senator Rick Scott is going hard because there was a report that came out, I think it was from the Washington Post or something, that said that Trump is trying to get Iran 300.
By the way, this is the guy that Hassan Piker wanted assassinated. This is that Senator Rick Scott. In case anybody forgot, this is that Senator Rick Scott that Hassan Piker wanted assassinated. It's this one.
$100 billion. And everyone was losing their mind over this report because obviously that's fucking crazy.
But there's this conversation that that Iran wants a reparation fund. Okay, so first off, there will never be a dime of American money to be spent to do any reparations for Iran. All right.
I would rather fucking build another well in Africa. And you can look on my X account to see how I feel about wells in fucking Africa with all these little black bitches out here fucking crying about how fucking racist we are. All right, well, you can stop taking my racist white money to have fucking water, you fucking bitches. All right? Fuck you.
And we're not. That's not happening. Are not the party of Barack Obama that throws money like that at them. And by the way, is Iran going to go rebuild Gaza after they destroyed it with Hamas? Are they going to
I'm not either. My best friend is a black dude. He works hard and he's not a little cunt.
Rebuild Lebanon after they destroyed it with Hezbollah, or rebuild Yemen, which they're destroying with the Houthis they support? So now we need. Look, I'm hopeful.
You know how I know he's my best friend? I literally have not talked to him in over a year, and I could call him tomorrow, and we could probably talk for about an hour and a half about this. Like we hadn't stopped. We just seen each other yesterday. That's how I know he's my best friend. Okay, so right here.
Trump can get a deal. I'm very pessimistic that'll happen. So I think we're going to have to go back and destroy the Revolutionary Guards. The only way they're not going to have new.
And this is Rick Scott, the guy that Iranian operative allegedly Hassan Piker told his audience to murder him. By the way,
yeah, it's that one.
I wonder why.
See?
That's so weird. So breaking.
See, Nux has a good memory too. It's that same one. It's that same Senator Rick Scott.
Targeted assassination attempt on an IRGC leader in Western Tehran. That's the capital.
I don't steal wallets either.
Of Iran, and apparently a targeted assassination.
No, I don't steal wallets either.
Has actually occurred, and they killed the guy. All right, it is currently unconfirmed who did the assassination. If it was Iranian rebels, if it was us, or if it was Israel. No one knows who did it, but let's just say, well,
it's a dead terrorist. It's whatever. It's whatever, man. It's just another dead terrorist. Oh well. Fucking shitty occupation, man.
Final pieces of the deal are getting made. We're making sure that the final
it's a very high death rate.
Pieces of trash are being taken out. Now, as soon as the internet returned in Iran, new footage showed from the January uprising, as well as from multiple horrible things that I cannot show on YouTube.
Yeah,
just,
no.
The Islamic regime just murdering people in the streets.
By the thousands. But we started attacking the regime under false pretenses, don't you know? It's what people are crying on the internet. It's false pretenses. It's false pretenses. All those fucking machine guns that are just mowing down their fucking citizens. That's just AI. They sank our fucking battleships.
But like, this is not astroturfed, right? You see like every Pakistani inbred retard be like, well, actually, there were no protests in Iran. It was a Mossad lie that everyone is falling for. Yeah, no, obviously not. It's millions of people that want this oppressive regime gone. And we're doing the world a favor here. So, HEGSETH, I'm so glad he does this.
And you can keep crying about it, because we're just going to keep blowing up those terrorists. So, boom, boom.
He finally, he's sitting there and he's calling out the Eurocucks, the bitch allies that do not share our values anymore.
Yeah, little cunts. You want all of our money, but you want to help us never. Okay, well, no more money, because that ain't how this shit works.
is not based on idealistic values, but on the concrete alignment of national interests. There is undeniable strength in this clarity, and it's what makes our Pacific allies and partners such reliable counterweights in the face of regional threats. When our interests align, we act together.
That's right.
With focused resolve.
That's right. Now, I don't know if our interests, people that, you know, us, Americans, people that tend to not like getting blown up by jihadis, I don't know if that aligns with England, the country that loves jihadis. I don't know. Do our interests align?
Yeah, they seem to really be enjoying the whole getting raped by Pakistanis. So, not sure if I agree with England anymore.
Look, man, I hope you elect...
You guys... Exactly like Nuts is about to say, like, get that Restore Britain in, and we can start talking again. Like, make Britain great again. But that would be the British people, Cloudy. Like, don't ask me why. They're the ones that are just letting the fucking gay, fucking retarded Pakistani people fucking do it. Like, don't ask me why they're doing it, but they are.
Low and restore,
and then they fucking cover it up. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Britain and shit. But if you don't do that, I don't know if our interests actually align. So the truth of the matter is really simple. When you have someone that has a specific ideology, you can understand the direction they go. Okay, if someone is following Christian doctrine, you could research Christian doctrine and you could understand the direction that they head. And ultimately, that was the glue that was tying every single Western nation together. It's a foundation in biblical values and a universal principle that we all shared. But do we still share that? Obviously, the quote-unquote enlightened libtardism, all right, obviously is a wrench in that gigantic plan, which in my opinion crippled the West dramatically. Birth rate collapse, infinite degeneracy, jutsu, you know, all that shit. But even more than that, the mass importations of completely and utterly alien cultures to ours absolutely shifts the ideological demographic of the country. That's an objective fact. So... ultimately, there's no magic land. England is not magic soil that just converts anyone that steps foot onto England as a Englishman. All right, let's be honest here. It doesn't do that. A nation is its people. A nation's culture is its ideology, which is, generally speaking, downstream from religion. We shouldn't just have, like, vaguely aligned interests. We should be having aligned ideological and civilizational connections, which we seem to be losing really quickly. You know, and it's really scary.
No, Eric, they used to want to rule. They used to rule. They used to the British Empire controlled 25% of the planet at the peak of its power. And then they just started giving it back. Oh, no. You're right. We should just let you be in charge of your own shit. And destroy everything that they built for you. And then call them the bad people. Yeah, that's so cool. So cool.
Harry.
When our interests diverge, we adjust pragmatically, without the drama or the moralizing.
If Britain hadn't voluntarily pulled out of India, they would still control all of India. That 1 billion brown people ain't fucking taking down fucking the British Empire. Like, I hate to have to break it to you, Cloudy. Like, the only reason they have nukes is because somebody let them have nukes. It's not because they built them themselves.
I think Western Europe might take note.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you should.
This is
all of France is on fire right now because of because some inbreds decided to commit terror attacks because of a soccer game. All right, which we're going to talk about later. But like, this is crazy.
That we fully embrace the era of the United States subsidizing the defense of wealthy nations is.
What do you want from me? You know, the whole fucking Pakistani-India war. Like, the only reason it fucking even popped off was because Britain finally fucking pulled out. Like, Britain was the whole reason. Britain leaving was the reason a war started. Britain was the only reason a war didn't start. Between like 1 billion people. So, I mean,
over.
right. Based.
We need partners, not protectorates.
That's right. We need capable partners. We don't owe anyone anything, okay? All we owe is the people of the United States of America. That is all our government knows, and it's the only thing it should really care about. Let's be honest here. Obviously, we could do charity work or whatever, but we should only actually have allies that are actually capable, where there is actually a give and take, and where there is actually some sort of aligned ideology. One of the common questions I keep seeing asked by people like Thomas Massey, if the provision of the NDAA to integrate, synchronize into the U.S. and Israeli militaries makes...
And how's that working out for him, Olivia? Because every year they have a shit-throwing contest. Literally. So, how great are they over there now that Britain left? Left them to their own devices. Now, once a year, they're out there fucking throwing shit at each other's faces.
It out of committee, I'll offer an amendment to strip it from the bill on the floor. We are a sovereign country, right? Because there's basically a bill that Israel is going to be sharing their technology with us. And he's mad about it because apparently that means we're not sovereign, that our allies are actually contributing. You know, like you see all the time, we get no benefit from allying with Israel. Israel offers the benefits of sharing its military intelligence and technology. No, this must be stopped. We must be sovereign. These people are retarded.
Very true,
like these people are actually retarded people.
Sadly.
And I don't even know what we can do with them at this point.
We seek alliances built on shared responsibility,
That's
not
right.
dependency.
That's right.
This is
That's
the
right.
maturation of our
Shape up or ship out, Euro cucks.
alliances in a new era.
Yeah.
It's a vision that puts our alliances on a sustainable footing, ensuring they are fit for the challenges of this century.
He's right.
Not the last.
He's completely right. You know, listen, England, you were a great ally during World War II, but I don't want to worry about the Muslim vote in London when I pick my American politicians. Okay, listen, I don't know if that's a controversial take.
The shift is not a matter of choice. It is a matter of strategic prudence.
That's right. It's nothing personal, guys. If you feel like going down your whatever goat fucking Islamic barbaric pathway you want to go down, if you like that path, then you know what? Best of luck to you. But bro has been cooking everywhere, and the media hates him. The media gives the most negative coverage to Pete Hegseth of any person in the Trump administration, including Trump, by the way. People don't know this. He gets 100% negative coverage by the media. Trump only gets like 94% negative coverage by the media.
Like I said, any deal that the president is willing...
I actually made a girl cry yesterday, fucking, because she asked a stupid question that this man, our Secretary of War, has answered on multiple occasions about why they still are launching missiles when they say that we've degraded their missile capabilities by 99%. Because they had a lot, and now they have a lot less, but they still have some, but they can't make more. So while, yes, they're able to fire a couple off every few days, you didn't realize they were firing off like 300 to 1,500 a day at the beginning. And now they're firing off like one or two at a time. So.
To make, he's only going to make it if he believes it's a great deal for our country and the security of the world. And only one president was willing to lay it out on the line and ensure after 47 years that Iran is not capable of having a nuclear weapon. And so you saw it in how he's been talking about it publicly. Those goalposts haven't shifted at all, which is the expectation of the American people and what we've stated to Iran. So in the middle of negotiations, the closer they come to that reality, both now and into the future, the closer we're going to get to that kind of a deal. And I also, having been in the room with him, I know he means it when he looks in the camera in the cabinet room and said they can either do this now through a deal, and we think we're in a good place to make that deal, or they can deal with the War Department.
Or they die.
And we are prepared. We're postured
him,
even
by the way.
stronger
That's
today than we were on day one to address it that way if we have to, but he'd prefer not to.
Look, my stance is simple. When you win a war and your opponent loses the war, you get all the objectives that you wanted. Now, you do it one of two ways. Either They surrender completely. They give you all the things that you demand, or they die. You know, I don't believe in the pussification of the West, largely because of victimhood screaming from like the third worlders, you know, crying about how it's unfair that America's just fucking awesome and superior to all these other countries that fucking still brush their teeth with sticks and wipe their ass with their left hand. All right, I'm not going to sit here and make believe that that our nations are compatible or remotely equal. Actually, we are superior. It's not a controversial take. We just are better, actually.
Sorry.
And for some reason, all of these people with all their emotional grandstand.
Did I get lucky by being born in America? It's like just out of like, I think what are the odds of like 3.8% of being born in America out of all people born in the world? Like, sorry, I guess I'm just lucky, but fuck you. You can't come steal my life because it's mine and I'll kill you for it.
And diarrhea, emotional spewage, all right? They cry about how, no, actually, we're not allowed to win wars. And I'm really tired of this ideology. Actually, we are allowed to win wars. People die in wars? Yes. It's sad.
Sure
you
do.
shouldn't have started it, okay? Listen, bro, all right? If the Islamic Republic of Iran wouldn't have killed 1,000 Americans, all right, between its bombing of our military bases in Beirut and roadside bombs in Iraq, multiple assassination attempts against Donald Trump and Ivanka Trump, by the way, his daughter, they tried to assassinate her just last week. All right, like, if they wouldn't be doing this shit for the last 47 years, chanting death to America with the intent of getting a nuclear weapon to destroy us, we wouldn't be here now. Shouldn't have done it, you know? Now you did it, now the war started, so we're...
Rip Bozo. Oh no, don't care. Bye-bye.
We're gonna win. And it's not compatible with my ideology to start a war because obviously we have to, or maybe we do, maybe we don't, but for whatever reason the war starts, and then we walk away as losers because we're too cucked by the retards on social media crying and screaming victimhood after they've been lobbing shit at us across the fucking pond for 47 years. You know, I'm really tired of this ideology, and I feel like so many people are absolutely cucked by it. It's not actually a value of our nation to kill enemies in war. Hello, have you read the Bible? Yeah, I'm really tired of, like, the moralizing. There is no war in all of the Bible where God was like, actually, maybe too many of them would die for us to achieve the victory that we so righteously deserve, so therefore we should stop and just kind of let them keep raping us. That doesn't exist. That's not a virtue. God obliterates the Egyptians. God commands the Israelites to...
Well, he didn't obliterate them. He only took the firstborn sons.
Obliterate the Philistines and the Canaanites and the...
He did do that, though, yeah. He blew the fuck out of those guys.
The Moabites and the Amalekites. Every single conflict, every single war, God demands victory. And that's what we're going to give him, actually.
So Iran knows very, very clearly what our expectations are, and that's on the negotiating team to deliver. They're coming in our direction. The talks have been productive. I think they know where it needs to go. And I'm quite confident with our president, who makes nothing but great deals, that ultimately
all right, we'll see.
It'll be something he's proud to defend, that ensures that Iran, which everyone knows should not have a nuclear weapon, never does.
Yeah,
like I said,
everyone knows they shouldn't have a nuclear weapon, except for every single Islamist on the planet who very much wants them to have a nuclear weapon. Right, and Nick Fuentes, for some reason. Now, bro has been cooking constantly. I don't know. I see a lot of people shitting on him. I think Pete Hegseth's fucking awesome.
Alliances are not judged by the number of flags.
That's right.
But by the number of formations.
Oh, shit.
We don't need more conferences. We need more combat power.
Every feminist in the room immediately commits suicide because that's what they do best. Conferences are like their favorite thing. Hey, guys, we need to make a meeting to decide on future meetings that we could have.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say this here. Less Shangri-La, more ships, more subs.
That's right. Yes.
For
more doing, less talking about doing.
Too long, polite pleas from our European allies to spend more on their own defense fell on deaf ears. They're finally playing catch-up, and we let ourselves get distracted by empty globalist rhetoric about the rules-based international order.
Oh my God, he's spinning.
While
he's
European
right.
capitals threw open their borders.
This is the real red pill, by the way. Not whatever some retard teaches you about, you know, getting women or whatever. This is the real red pill.
And hollowed out their militaries. You can have all the rules you want, and rules are great. But if you can't back them up with hard power, the rules are not worth the paper they are written on.
That's right. That's right.
Europe and NATO have some big decisions to make, and more on that soon.
Oh, shit.
These same principles apply in the Pacific, albeit, of course, in different circumstances. In this region, I'm optimistic that our allies, driven by our shared national interests and the unprecedented threat environment, will step up and step up for real.
Hopefully.
In fact, we're already seeing progress.
W. And all it took was a little bit of threatening. All right, U.S. just seized $1 billion in crypto from Iran. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I can't believe it. You mean we're not giving them infinite money? HEGSETH keeps fucking cooking.
To strike if needed. HEGSETH, swung by the USS Boxer in the Indo-Pacific, rocking a "This is War" T-shirt. He went to make sure the boys were in tip-top shape, you know, just in case.
It's an honor to be here. This is the best view, I'm convinced, looking out at all of you. It's not me, it's you guys. It's all of you. It's what you're ready to do. It's what the world knows you're prepared to do. You could be doing a lot of other things.
Make the terrorists go boom.
You choose to serve this great country.
Heroes.
In uniform.
Every single one of them.
In harm's way.
The goats.
On behalf of the American people.
Even though they're some of those are Marines. Never mind. I was gonna say the Navy sailors. Just kidding. Just kidding. Maybe.
And because of what you do and how you do it, I can sit at a table and talk about American deterrence and American strength. Godspeed in your mission.
Pistol Pete told him not to get too comfortable.
Yeah, and a lot of leftoids are like, this is just slop, actually. No, it's just people that actually really like our country. You wouldn't understand. Of course, Hezbollah is continuing to fire rockets. They just hit the St. George's Orthodox Church in southern Lebanon. All right? This has nothing to do with Israel, by the way. They've been striking Israel constantly, but they've also just strike churches because they hate Christians and want them to die.
That's
true.
You know,
apparently this is just... And this is why a lot of the pastors and priests in Lebanon have been begging Israel to wipe out Hezbollah. You wouldn't hear about this from media sources anywhere because they don't care, actually. None of this matters. But hey, it's a thing that happens, and I try to cover all the things as much as I can in the least homosexual way possible. Now, of course, Nick Fuentes has the worst take I've ever heard on
homosexual, so... Look at that! Gay Pride. We're bringing in the Gay Pride part. Here comes the start of the Gay Pride Month. Gay Pride Month starts here with Nick, the gay fucking leprechaun Fuentes.
This. And I'm a very open guy. All right, I give credit where credit is.
I'm less open. I'm pretty private, to be completely honest with you guys. The fact that I even started doing this is kind of weird. With as much as I don't like talking about myself, and how much more open I have to be than the way that I am with literally everyone ever. It's kind of weird.
Credit is not due. This take fucking sucks.
Are you ready? And ask yourself, are you ready? Iranian Revolutionary Guard. They're willing to die for what they believe in. They're willing to die for their religion and defy.
Yeah, their religion that tells them that if they die for their religion, they will have sex with infinite children in heaven. They are willing to die for that, guys.
Against Israel, against America. What would happen if Israel was bombing us like they're bombing Iran? Where would all...
Why the fuck would Israel bomb us? Like, maybe they're bombing Iran because Iran literally bombed Israel and also funded Hezbollah and Hamas and the Houthis that have been bombing Israel for like the last 47 years.
Yep.
Well, what are we even talking about? Like, are we even taking this seriously? Israel's not bombing us.
Have you be? Where the fuck would...
In fact, Israel has never bombed the country. They didn't bomb them first. I think in the history of the state of Israel, like since 1948, when Israel, the modern state of Israel was established, I don't think they've ever bombed the country. They didn't bomb them first.
All of you be, you people that don't want to vote for a Democrat, you're going to get the vaccine because you...
Yeah, I don't want to vote for a Democrat. What a loser, am I right? That I don't want to vote for a guy that'll import infinite jihadists and retards into our country?
Want to lose your job? Where would you pussies be? Do you believe in anything? Huh?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I don't...
Did this little fucking bitch just call me a pussy? We're from the same town, Nick. I'll fucking fight you whenever you'd like, sir. We're both from Chicagoland, you little fucking bitch. Come call me fucking a pussy to my face.
I don't believe in suicide bombing my adversarial rivals in order to fuck children in heaven for eternity. That's not a belief system I personally hold, no.
Honest to God, think about it. Think about it. They're not different than us. They're not different than us at all. They're human beings.
True.
They're pedophiles. So there's that. Just they rape little kids. So they not like us.
Human
and they worship the devil. True.
Beings slaughtered mercilessly, giving up their
Yeah, they
lives
shouldn't have started it.
for their country, for their God.
It's not for their country. It's for their religion. It's because they are part of a death cult. Yeah.
Yeah, they could give a shit less about what country they're in.
Facing death bravely, filling the ranks, knowing they'll be struck down.
That's right. True.
Mojtaba Khamenei filling the seat of his father, knowing that he's almost certainly
Is this guy getting paid by fucking Iran? What the fuck is this?
going to die, just like Hamas did, just like these other the other martyrs did.
The martyrs of Hamas, you know, the rapist, pedophiles, sex slavers that started a war and got all of the Palestinians in Gaza shaken up.
How can this man literally sit there with an America First fucking hat right in front of him, fucking talking all this fucking glaze on fucking Iran over America? Like, are we fucking being serious right now? America First my ass. Sounds like you're fucking crawling right up Iran's ass, you fucking weirdo.
A little bit. You know, got 70,000 Palestinians in Gaza killed because Hamas decided they wanted to rape Jews.
These are warriors. These are warriors that actually believe in their religion. These are warriors that actually
believe in their death cult. Yep.
Believe in their cause.
True. Yeah, true.
Facing certain death defiantly. What about you guys? What about the fight over here?
What about the Aztecs that bravely sacrificed their own children to satanic pagan deities in order to cause rain and save their culture? Brave warriors as they slaughtered their own children on the altar of in some fucking retard pyramid in order so that some retard fake idol would bring water to their crops. All right, what about them? Also brave warriors? This is a retarded take. I'm sorry. This take fucking sucks. Okay? All right? The reality is there is one true God and there is one true set of morals that are...
I disagree. Sorry, Nux. I cannot agree with you on this part. Being the humble deist that I am, there may or may not be more than one God. I don't know. I never met him. Or them. Or her. I don't fucking know. They don't talk to me. So, is there one? Maybe. Maybe not. Is it Allah, though? No. No, it's not that one. That's not the right one. I can tell you right now with absolute certainty, that's not the right one. You picked wrong.
Real. If you would sacrifice your life for God, that is incredibly brave. If you sacrifice your life because you're a retard in a death cult, then fuck you. I think that's a pretty apt distinction. I'm not saying that the Hamas pedophiles aren't brave. I'm just saying that that's not exactly something I sit here and praise. Oh, well, at least the pedophile was brave. You know, Jeffrey Epstein was also pretty brave the way he raped kids on that island. I don't respect him at all. I think he was fucking horrible.
If Israel's dropping missiles on everybody, would you face death defiantly or would you go running for the hills?
Yeah, Israel.
I'm on Israel's side, so I don't think I got to worry about it too much. Like, I'm on the side of the fucking launchers, bruh. So, I'm cool.
Israel would not be dropping missiles on me because I'm not planning on declaring war on Israel.
Exactly.
Unlike Hamas, you know, retard goat fucking pedophiles that decided to start a war and lost miserably. Or Hezbollah that started a war and lost miserably. Or Iran that started a war and lost miserably.
This right here next is the reason that your texting is not on my screen. Because I'm recording for YouTube. And that's not going on YouTube anymore. So.
Yeah, actually, that's not super awesome and base. That's pretty fucking gay and lame. Now, the crazy thing is, here we have Cenk Uygur from the Young Turks saying that Nick Fuentes is an agent of Israel. I don't even know what you do with these people. They're all retarded.
How could you possibly say that in any way, shape, or form that he is an agent of Israel when he is talking all of this fucking complimentary fucking of Iran? Like, are we fucking being serious right now? Like, Jesus Christ, these people are so. Well, he is definitely he's a baby of incest. So, for those of you that did not know, Cenk Younger's grandparents are first cousins. He told us so. So, he is literally an incest baby.
Sometimes I feel like I'm the only normal person on the planet.
So could Israel put a guy like Nick Fuentes out to say, oh, forget Israel, it's the Jews, we hate the Jews, so that it makes it illegitimate to talk about Israel because he's connecting Israel and the Jews?
I can't believe Nick Fuentes is connecting Israel and the Jews. Two completely separate and alternate things that have no overlap. Israel and the Jews, what does one have to do with the other? Are these people fucking retarded? Like, they're insane.
Right? That's why I keep saying, and I've said it on social media so many times, it's so weird how Israel First and the Groypers are the only two groups saying it's the Jews. Like, nobody here is saying
because it is the Jews. Like, I love how this guy, he's still trying to stay in his framework of woke. He will support Hamas terrorists whose open charter is the slaughter of all Jews worldwide, all right? He will support Hezbollah, whose open charter is they want all the Jews in the world to congregate to Israel so that when they wipe out the Jews in Israel, they get all the Jews in one shot, right? He will support these terrorist organizations that openly state that their goal is the elimination of all Jews and all Christians. That is their open statement because it says in the Quran that Jews and Christians are the lowest of creatures. All right, so he will openly support those guys, and he'll be like, oh, we have to make this distinction between Jews and Zionists. Please, dude.
It's the Jews. Tucker Carlson actually doesn't say it's the Jews at all.
Tucker Carlson is notoriously, he loves the Jews. It's like when Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and Tucker Carlson went on stage and was like, those hummus eaters that killed Jesus, and it's like, what?
Sorry, that one. Too big of a hit.
Who are you referring to there?
Giant
the Zionists?
Lie. They're like, well, could inference a little bit, but he said the wrong kind of thing and blah, blah, blah. But in fact, he says the opposite. He says you should never judge people based on their religion, right?
You absolutely should. This is fucking retarded. This is like woke bullshit all over again. You should actually definitely judge people for their religion. You know, if the religion tells you to slaughter in it.
I will base. All right. I will only do it based on if you're a Muslim. Like any of the other ones, I'm cool with. The only religion that doesn't get a pass for me is Muslim. So, sorry. If you like raping little kids, like, we can't be friends. I'm sorry.
Innocent children in order to bring down the rain because of your Inca god in the fucking Aztec pyramids, all right, then yeah, I am actually going to judge you because of your religion. All right, and that is one extreme example, but there are very other obvious examples. Of course you should judge people by their religion. Their religion informs their culture, it informs their worldview, it informs their actions, and it informs their moral stances. Of course you should judge people by their religion. Well, what a retarded take.
So,
unless he's part of a certain religion that he really doesn't want to get judged.
So the only people saying, people who are against Israel are anti-Semites are Israel First and Nick Fuentes, who's saying, yeah, we should all be anti-Semites. You should hate the Jews. It's weird. And
yeah. So he says that Nick Fuentes.
I am a Zionist. I, in fact, love the fact that Israel blows up terrorists. If any of them happen to be Cenk's cousins, oh well. Oh fucking well.
This is an agent of Israel, created by Israel to trick people into hating the Jews.
And by the way, oppression through Palantir, through the surveillance state on the streets, through ICE, with masks, no badges.
ICE, oh
you got the drones. Larry Ellison is talking about how we're going to surveil every American.
Holy shit, are we going to deport illegals too?
And follow you all around.
No.
And now all of a sudden, conveniently, the guy who was connecting Israel with the Jews, so you couldn't criticize Israel.
Yeah, notoriously, no one has ever criticized Israel. What are we even doing here?
Comes around and goes, yeah, outright oppression. That sounds like a great idea. So I don't know if next thing he's going to be like, Palantir, maybe Palantir. So
these people are actually retarded.
Could Israel put a guy like Nick Fuentes out to say, oh, forget Israel, it's the Jews, we hate the Jews, so that it.
Bro, like, I'm telling you, these people are actually fucking retarded. You know the reason why he's.
And this guy gets fucking views. Man. Is that what it is? I'm just not fucking retarded enough to get views? Like, I won't say enough retarded shit. I thought I said retarded shit. Do I not say enough retarded shit? Is that my problem, you guys? Like, I thought I was here saying some outlandish crap, but apparently I'm just saying nothing.
He's mad at Nick Fuentes, by the way, and not Tucker Carlson. I'll explain to you some lore, because a lot of people aren't willing to engage in good faith with what's actually going on in the world, and that's why you have me, this blue retard. To understand this, it's very simple. There are multiple angles that you could have disdain for Israel or the Jews or whatever from. Cenk Uygur is coming from the retard Muslim side of the force, and Nick Fuentes is coming from the more organized Jewry, Jewish power side of the force. Now, the Nick Fuentes that doesn't want Jews in America also doesn't want Muslims in America. But Cenk Uygur, who wants Muslims to conquer the fucking planet, he will support the Muslim arguments here. He will go down the third world rabbit hole. He will get his fucking Pakistani retard viewers to astroturf his shit. That's why he loves Tucker Carlson, because Tucker Carlson's also sniffing the butt of Islam. And that's why they will work together. And that's why they hate Nick Fuentes, by the way. Just for those needing to understand the current lore. So it's really nice that he's defending Tucker Carlson, who notoriously had one of the greatest segments in television history.
The green M&M, you will notice, is no longer wearing sexy boots. Now she's wearing sensible sneakers. Leading women do not wear sexy boots. Leading women wear frumpy shoes. The frumpier, the better. That's the rule. The other big change is that the brown M&M has, quote, transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels. Also less sexy. That's progress.
Oh, wow.
M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous. Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them.
Is he trying to explain to us why less sexualized candy is a bad thing? Is that literally what he's doing right now? Because that's exactly what it sounds like he is trying to do.
That's the goal. When you're totally turned off, we've achieved equity. Wow. The orange M&M will, quote, acknowledge...
Are the oligarchs having wars with our penis? Maybe we should put them all into jobs.
...and embrace his anxiety.
Wow.
And actually, if you look at him, the orange M&M does appear very anxious.
He is anxious.
Maybe he doesn't like all the ugly new shoes he sees around him.
This is a real Tucker Carlson, like, tirade, by the way. This isn't AI. This is real. He's always been a retard. But at least he didn't suck jihadi dick. So... colossal W there, old Tucker Carlson. I just can't believe that.
That was back when he was on Fox, you guys. He actually did a segment about why it's bad to desexualize candy. How do these people become famous? What the fuck? Oh, this makes my head hurt. Bro. Oh, God. They're so stupid.
That our guy over here, Chunk, managed to figure out that Nick Fuentes is actually secret agent Mossad Shlomo Fuentes, organized by Israel to trick people into hating Jews.
Only people with a 67 IQ could figure this one out.
Fantastic strategy. A masterful gambit, if I say so myself. Now, all of France is on fire. It's been conquered. Yay! They're begging for help now and silently making believe nothing is wrong. For some reason, Cenk Uygur and Hasan Piker aren't covering this. I can't believe it. I don't know why, to be honest. Elon Musk tweets, problems in Paris, 67 million views, 500,000 likes. You are not containing this national force that is sweeping the West. Paris. See, I'm surprised. I thought this was Algeria. But it's not, actually. Wow. What could have caused this? And look at all the people. Look at all the native Parisians. Now, look at all the native... I can't tell because they don't look that Parisian, but they're probably Parisian. They must have paperwork that says they're Parisian. Wow, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Are you happy that this is what's happening to the West now, and it's all because of our... limp-dicked retardation? Aren't you happy about that? So, just to understand what's going on in Paris, import the third world, become the third world. This is crazy. Dude, this is insane. Bro. Bro. Now, this is insanity. Just understand, survived 2 world wars without Paris being lit on fire. But now, after importing all the orcs into the Shire, somehow that was worse than Hitler. Look at that. Yeah, you're probably wondering what caused this. Well, it's simple, actually. You see a couple of...
This is so cool. The coolest fucking possible thing. Man. So happy I never wanted to go to France in the first place.
Primates won a soccer game. So
it's going to be gone in a couple of years. If you ever wanted to go, I would suggest you get there now because it won't exist by 2028.
Their cousins, in the Rise of the Planet of the Apes analogy, decided to rise up and take over the entire fucking city and light it on fire. You know, they did a bit of a... and then they lit everything on fire. Now, you might say this is racist of me to say, but I actually think that this is some primate activity over here. What can I say? Well, you want to defend it? All right, now, the fires reached the Eiffel Tower. All right, they actually firebombed the Eiffel Tower. 2 world wars, this shit didn't happen. But now, 1 soccer game, while you're completely conquered by retards and hoodlums from the third world, and that's just too much. That's just too much that we can't even talk about this. It's too much. Did
you guys know even the Nazis had enough respect for the Eiffel Tower that they didn't want to blow it up? Even the fucking Nazis.
This is some barbaric behavior, man. I'm not gonna lie. This is not something that should be tolerated, but it is. This morning on social media, the entire world discovers, stunned, a France disfigured, a France that is no longer France. That's just true, actually, because a land is its people. I've said this before. France doesn't have magic soil that makes the people French people. England doesn't have magic soil that makes the people English people. America doesn't have magic soil that makes the people Americans. And if just because you have a piece of paper that says that you're American, that doesn't make you American. Nope. The truth of the matter is, a nation is defined by its people. It's not defined by its geolocation completely. It's not defined by its magic soil. It's defined by its culture and its people. The people of France are no longer the people that made France France 50 years ago. That's just objectively true. This is the era of deportations. Migrants attacking firemen with fireworks in Paris. Look.
Regarde le clochard, moi.
Look at that.
Regarde, il tire sur les pompiers.
This is terrorism.
Regarde comment il tire sur les pompiers, fils de...
And they just know that no consequences are ever going to happen to them. They know they're just going to get away with it.
C'est des pompiers, pourquoi elle fait ça là?
These fucking monkeys. These monkeys. And I'm not saying that because of their race. I'm saying that because of their actions, to be clear.
Il y a les pompiers là-bas. Clochard de merde là. Voilà, c'est la faute à la police.
Yeah.
C'est la faute à la police.
Look at that. Holy shit. A France disfigured. It doesn't stop. Look at that. And for some reason, you're not allowed to deport these people. For some reason, you have to make sure that not only do they stay in this country, and they're probably on welfare, and they're probably making money off of the actual French people's tax dollars. They're working, and they're giving half their taxes to their socialist government, so their government can redistribute their wealth to these fuckers. That's probably what's happening. And then they come and they rape your country. They rape your fucking country. Paris burns, bro. Look at this shit. This isn't normal. Look at that. Look at that. They're actually firebombing the Eiffel Tower. That's crazy. It's actually insane. Yeah, and no white people. It's weird how that happens. It's probably a coincidence. Teenage migrants celebrate victory in Paris by smashing cars and assaulting the women in the cars. I mean, that's how I would say it. This is totally normal Western culture behavior, right?
Ça encule sur les trous. Voilà, c'est fou.
Yeah, and then they open the car doors and they touch the women inside. Isn't that nice? Aren't you happy that feminism got us here? Isn't it awesome that feminism got us to this point? This is a mob just beating up an English fan by supporters in Paris. Yep, that's normal. That's normal. Yeah, just normal Frenchman behavior, am I right? Isn't this what your average Frenchman is these days?
Yeah.
Now, I think this is one of the greatest, most like telling videos I think I've ever seen in my entire life. So get a look of this and absorb every single word. This should radicalize the fucking shit out of you. Look, film this. I'll translate in case someone's just listening to the audio, not watching. Here we have Algerians, Tunisians, Moroccans, Senegalese. Marine. That's Marine Le Pen, the leader of the right-wing party in France. We have managed to take over Paris even faster than the German army in 1940. It took us just 3 hours. Film, look at this. If that's not the most telling fucking shit you've ever seen in your entire life as to what the actual ideology of these people are, I don't know what is. Like, just understand. The United States bombing Iran because they're trying to get a nuclear weapon and kill us or whatever. Oh, that's out of there. Iran, the poor Iranians, they're the victims. You can't possibly do colonialism. Colonialism bad, obviously. No one's illegal on stolen land. You have to give land back to the fucking Native Americans that were scalping each other in the streets. That was a joke. They didn't have streets. But at the same time, they're actually actively trying to conquer your land. Now, the good news is these guys are 85 IQ barbarians, and that's me being conservative. I'm being polite here when I say that, all right? 85 IQ is the high end of the spectrum for these fuckers, all right? So the reality of the matter is that these guys will storm your countries with the actual goal of conquering it, and these people are so fucking retarded that they'll film themselves talking about doing this. Isn't that incredible? I think it's just so incredible. Oh, but it's just immigration to asylum seekers. You know, they were in Algeria and Tunisia, and that's a shithole, so we should give them a chance at a better life. No, actually, we shouldn't. Actually, they should live in their shithole and turn their shithole into something that's not a shithole. If they can't do that, then they cannot contribute to Western civilization. The barbarians aren't at the gates. They're inside. And then every college course, every teacher, and every professor is going to do their absolute best to jump over backwards and explain to you how actually white people are the problem. The colonizers are the problem. Cenk Uygur will avoid this, but he'll make a 17-part documentary on how Israel's the problem. Western civilization, and I just said this to my wife, actually, because it's like unbelievable if you don't think about it. Western civilization has created the greatest civilization known to man. With good people, with good values, with morality, with forgiveness baked into the culture because of the guiding biblical principles that founded our countries. The concept of giving charity is baked into our very DNA because of how biblically inspired our culture actually is. We are smart, we are intelligent, we are scientifically advanced, we are technological wonders compared to the shitholes in the third world. And yet so many of our nations are completely captive, destroyed, and conquered by third world barbarians because they play on our false sense of justice and false sense of empathy. Strong men lost the West to women, and then women lost the West to barbarians. We have to stand up and take this shit back, all right? We, as a society, are being completely overrun and outnumbered by third world retards. The vast majority of internet traffic is not coming from the United States anymore. It's not coming from China. It's coming from fucking shitholes that we gave them the ability to interact with us and shape our worldviews based on their primitive, barbaric, bullshit, victimhood mentality cultures. And I could make millions by just appealing to these fucking retard roaches, and I refuse to. I will not sell out my nation and my civilization. Sorry if that's what you were expecting. This isn't even Paris, because the riots weren't contained to Paris. This is Bordeaux.
I will never sell out.
You just have to live like this, by the way. Actually, you're a bigot if you don't like it. You're a bigot if you don't want your country to look like this. After surviving 1,000 years, if you don't want your country to look like this, you're a bigot. You're a racist, actually. You're Islamophobic. All right, so someone is going to cry about Palestine in a minute. All right, oh my God, but have you...
That's fine. Cry about Palestine. They shouldn't have started a war.
What about the Palestinians? You complain about garbage on your street and the Palestinians keep losing wars that they start? Yeah, wow, yeah, they do keep losing wars that they start. Good point. Yeah, they fucking suck. They're losers. True. Yep. The Battle of Hogwarts in Paris. Look, that's just what happens, I guess. That's just what happens when you import the Death Eaters. You import the Death Eaters into Hogwarts.
It does look like a fucking fight at Hogwarts.
And suddenly all this shit goes down. Pretty weird, huh? Pretty wild. Who could have possibly predicted something like this? Not me. I couldn't have. This is celebrations in Poland versus France for the soccer game. All right. Polish fans celebrating their victory, and Paris after celebrating their victory. Poland doesn't have mass migration. Paris does, by the way.
Yeah, look at Poland, all being cool, celebrating together, doing the little hoppy hop. We do the hip hop, the hippie, do the hip hop. You don't stop. And I don't remember the rest. Sorry.
Yeah, let it sink in. What's the difference between these cultures? They're two Europe.
One's white. The Polish people are white.
European nations, Christian nations, founded on biblical principles, similar people, ethnically very similar people, you know, white European people in both of these areas. What's the difference? What made this so civilized and made this barbaric? You know, and you're not allowed to mention that it's actually because the migrants are barbarians. You're not allowed.
I am. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I don't have any viewers, so it doesn't matter. So I can. I got you. It's all right.
To talk about that actually, because that's racist or something. That's Islam.
All right. Oh, I'm definitely is. No, I'm not. I'm not Islamophobic. You want to know why I'm not Islamophobic? Because that's not a real word. You know why it's not a real word? Because it is not phobic to be scared about somebody fucking slashing me in the neck with a fucking machete. Like, I'm sorry. It's not a phobia. You can kiss my ass.
Islamophobic. It's Islamophobic to mention that it's an entire religion predicated on sexual urges, right? To the point that they need to put carpets on their fucking women so that they don't rape them in the streets. And now you're going to import them, and we don't have carpets on our women, so what the fuck happens there? You know, everyone has to make believe we're surprised about this. Right? We have to live in a constant state of delusion, making believe we're surprised. What's the difference between these two nations? Explain this to me. Is it socioeconomic conditions? Is that what did it? Is it maybe systemic racism, systemic Islamophobia turned from...
That's a white kid. That's a fucking white kid fucking just bashing the fucking glass in. For, I don't know why. Because his soccer team won? Fucking shoot that kid. Like, fuck this. Like, fucking, oh my God. Police, do your jobs. What the fuck?
France into this? Is that what happened? Can you explain that to me, please? Please, let me know. Let me know.
With a fucking pepper ball or one of them fucking hard fucking rubber balls. Not with a fucking bullet, obviously. I don't want anybody dead. But man, I would love to see a big fat welt on his forehead.
In the comment section below. Now, Emmanuel Macron, Prime Minister of France, complete fucking loser. Our President of France, whatever the fucking title is, he released this. A new star shines over Paris. Brother, the PSG are making
Oh, I can already see what the one underneath it is.
No mention of the fucking rape of your country. Understand how absolutely cucked the global elite and the Eurotrash leftoids are. Isn't that incredible? Yes.
There it is.
Be proud of the mess that it caused in the street of Paris. Absolutely. Dude, and this is insane. Now, immediately, he tries to do his favorite thing. And this is something that you'll notice all the time by the third worlders. All right? And listen, I know people are going to call me a shill. People aren't going to be willing to listen with ears open for this one. But I promise you, unapologetic honesty. I might not be right about everything I say, but I am going to damn try my absolute best. And I don't hold back. He immediately pivots to everyone's favorite talking point. And it's truly great. You know, he's not going to talk about the hundreds arrested in France after wild Champion League celebrations. And also deaths, by the way. People have died in these riots. That's not what he's going to talk about. Nope. He's not going to talk about the nationality of the criminals who devastated Paris. At Grok, what's the nationality of the criminals who devastated Paris?
Definitely not.
He'll probably say French people, right? Mostly French citizens of North Africa and sub-Saharan African immigrant origins.
Shocker.
Pretty weird. That's weird, actually. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I thought he was just going to say Parisians. That's weird. Pretty weird, huh? Even Grok knows. Yeah, it's the fucking it's the fucking sub-Saharans. Yeah, that's right. It's those guys. Listen, I was not programmed to drop the N-word right now, but it was them. It was those guys. It was the most.
It was the niggers. It was the niggers. There are black people, and then there are niggers. There are white people, and then there are white niggers. There are brown people, and then there are sand niggers. But there are different subsets of nigger. We have found the black ones and the sand ones.
Muslims from fucking Senegal and Morocco. You know, let's be honest. Now,
and yes, it's going up on YouTube just like that. Yep, sure is.
Guess what France does to immediately try to draw attention away? France has called for an emergency session of the UN Security Council on the situation in Lebanon. That's right, Lebanon has been bombing Orthodox churches and Israel is fighting back by killing terrorists. So Macron has decided that he needs to get a meeting together because this is the femme-coded West. All right? It's just meetings. It's meetings to have more meetings to have more meetings. They will do nothing. They will never do anything. They refuse to do things, actually. They will just have meetings and strongly worded letters and meetings on how to write strongly worded letters and strong condemnations and then meetings to host whether they should condemn things strongly or not. And maybe they will have another strongly worded letter after the meeting has concluded to decide if perhaps they should actually write that strongly worded letter. Right before the upper echelon of the meeting committee decides whether clicking send would be racist or anti-Semitic or something. But this is the playbook. Muslims rape your country, blame Israel. This is the playbook, actually, a lot of people do. Now, you see...
And those are the people that I hate, Ray. If you're a lazy person, you're a nigger in my book. Like, it doesn't matter what skin color you are. Like, if you actually go back to the old school definition before some fucking weird fucking liberal killed it on the internet, because I'm sure on the internet, it's got a fucking racial connotation, and it fucking says it's a black person and all this other fucking shit, but... In the old school dictionaries, fucking from back in the day, the actual definition of a nigger is just a lazy person. There is no racial connotation added. Some person started using it as a slur, and it's just been running ever since. So, you know what? If you get offended by a word, that's your problem. We don't get offended by words here. People call me a fat fuck all the time. I don't get offended. You want to know why? Because I'm a fat fuck.
A lot of Jews do this also. Immediately be like, oh yeah, but Muslims, whenever there's actual genuine criticism about Israel, but it's not even remotely close. And the reason for this is simple. There are 15 million Jews in the world, and there's 2 billion Muslims. And now the biggest mistake we've ever made as a civilization, which is give Pakistan the internet, and now we have to just deal with infinite of the slop. Infinite slop everywhere. And you have to understand how many people, podcasters especially, are falling for the psyop of, oh, hey, I get a lot of clicks if I do this, actually. Tucker Carlson and Megyn Kelly and Candace Owens all of a sudden think that Islam is a warrior religion. What brave and outstanding people. You know, after a genuine decade of criticizing it from all 3 of them, all of a sudden now they all love Muslims. Pretty weird, huh? But the truth is, this is the playbook. Muslims fucking rape Paris, called an immediate Security Council on the situation in Lebanon. Whatever the situation is. I guess Israel killing terrorists that have been trying to kill Christians and Jews or something. I guess, probably. But that's just what you have to deal with.
Probably.
Rupert Lowe is dropping actual nukes. He is the actual chance of Britain moving forward. He says he expects every MP to attend the rape gang inquiry debate on Monday in Parliament, which I will probably be covering, because that's I've been waiting for that. And the truth is, he dropped this about France. France wins.
That will probably be getting dropped tomorrow. We'll be watching it. I will be starting my subathon back up tomorrow. I spent this morning with my wife, so sue me. I was going to try and play some Diablo, and then I decided to spend the morning with my wife, so I chose wisely. Okay? I chose wisely. Tomorrow, I'll be back. We'll probably play Battlefield tomorrow in the morning and then watch Nux in the afternoon. And this will probably be the bulk of the coverage, the rape gang inquiry. So that'll be a fun tomorrow.
The World Cup in 1998, wonderful scenes on the streets of Paris. Friendly, fun, French. PSG wins the Champions League in 2026. City is overrun by rioting migrants. Third world mass migration is killing Europe.
Yep.
And he's just correct, actually. I know it's a hot take, but he's just right. Get a load of this, man.
Bro, this shit was crazy. 1 dead, 780 arrests.
Jubilant celebrations turned into rioting and clashes with police after the streets of Paris were overtaken by joyous PSG fans.
For those of you wondering why I keep looking down like this, it's because I'm farming my free cash game. I will have a link below if anybody wants to earn some free cash by just farming a game that you were probably going to farm a game anyway. Might as well farm a game that's going to pay you, right? So, I'll leave a link below. Free cash. It literally works. I got 20 bucks out yesterday. It works. Cash, right to my bank account. It actually works.
By barbarians. By orcs. The orcs are in the Shire.
I won't do any like fucking cool ads or shit, but I will fucking plug shit every once in a while, and it works. Like, I don't know if it'll be every video that'll be sponsored, but this one's gonna be sponsored with an affiliate link, so I gotta put that it's sponsored and shit. So no fucking cool ads going down in the sides, no fucking cool music and shit. Like, we're just gonna say what's up, and then we're gonna move on with the video and shit. But yeah, free cash. It's really free. And you really get cash. So, it's kind of cool.
That's right. Today we hunt orc.
In their club's victory.
Let's celebrate by
Looks
killing
like orcs back on the menu, boys.
somebody.
Fans with flares briefly took over the main ring road that surrounds Paris, bringing traffic to a
I
stand.
love that they call them fans and not terrorists.
Still.
Because they're giant, sloppy vaginas. Right? That's who runs the media.
Bus shelters destroyed and cars
And woke Jews.
Trash were.
What the fuck is going on?
Police in the capital appeared overwhelmed by the chaos. Similar scenes reported in multiple French
Holy
cities,
shit.
including Grenoble, Bordeaux, Lyon, Strasbourg, and Rennes.
Wait,
That's just what you have to expect, actually. And you're racist for thinking that this is bad. This is just their culture, guys. This is all cultures are the same.
For a soccer game? The riots and clashes with the police are now taking place at the next to the Eiffel Tower. Oh my God. Paris is burning. The fire reaches the Eiffel Tower. Man, what a scene. Cool picture, though. Never.
Holy shit. We need to immediately have a Security Council in the UN to decide about how Israel is killing terrorists in Lebanon or something.
Nevrons are real. Nevrons are real, and they're in Paris right now. And they're shooting it at the police officers? This is insane. Harry Potter. Nevrons in Paris. That was a great song. Paris is in flames. Dude, this is actually such a crazy photo. Like, it's actually insane, the framing for some of these. Muslim gang riots. Why do people think it's a Muslim gang?
Oh, it's the chanting of Allahu Akbar. Motive unknown, I guess.
Okay, I get it.
All right, well, that answers that. Moving on.
Lighting the garbage.
These guys show up. Shooby dooby dooby doo. Shooby doo. Scooby doo. Shooby shooby dooby doo. Urka durka murka durka. Probably straight white Christian males.
Okay, yeah, because it is. And there is the Eiffel Tower. And this is the aftermath?
Damn, bro.
Holy fuck. It's like a fucking war zone. This is how Polish fans celebrate their club's victory. Wait, so you're telling me you don't have to burn down the city? Why would you destroy your own country? This is...
Is it...
Because you won! Yay!
Their own country?
The problem. I'm going to
Just their culture, guys. You're racist for not liking their culture. That's racist, actually. Wait, you don't want Muslims to rape kids? Well, that's actually racism.
Be brutally honest, and I'm going to speak in plain English. I think that Hitler mind-fucked and the Nazis mind-fucked all of Western civilization.
Bro is picking up the Nux talking points. I don't know if it's because we have, like, actual fan overlap or something, and you guys are telling him what to say or whatever, but, like, this is crazy.
Into thinking any degree of cultural preservation
That's right.
is inherently
specifically white cultural preservation.
Evil.
Hitler was such a fucking loser and evil, but also such a loser that he mind raped all of Western civilization into thinking that actually we should not be proud of our culture. Actually true. I've been saying this forever.
All of these countries, I think, were so deeply, profoundly affected by World War II, they view any level of cultural preservation through the lens of Nazism. And because of that, it's led them down basically a suicide path. They're unable to acknowledge that there is a problem. They're unable to do that because they don't want to be perceived as this evil that they have recently overcome. PSG wins the CL? No. 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 Yeah, they can't do this.
Bro. No one saw that one coming. Brutal. I'm going to say something that you might think is very profound or very, like, just kind of gay and retarded, but I'm going to say it anyway.
No, he's not, Easton.
Because I cover the news in the least homosexual way possible. In the Bible, God commands empathy, charitability, forgiveness, fantastic values in general, helping your neighbor through their tough times. However, God stipulates that there are specific instances where that doesn't happen. Actually, you should not let foreigners with foreign countries into your nation in order to take it over. That's a curse in Deuteronomy. God talks about winning wars and taking land and stuff like that. The Bible makes it very clear that actually you should not be having infinite tolerance and empathy to idolaters and blasphemers. However, these values, these empathetic and beautiful and charitable values that are actually instilled into the foundation of all of Western civilization are still very much there today in modern culture, absolutely. However, modern culture, for many, many people, discarded God, and empathy without God is blasphemy. Forgiveness without actual moral righteousness is heresy. So we still have these values in society. All right, we still have these values of compassion and stuff. Absolutely. That's ingrained in our culture. It's ingrained in our DNA. But globalism and leftism has thrown out the instruction manual on when it should actually be utilized, and when instead of infinite compassion, you should
Yep, they threw out that good old instruction value.
Be using justice. And compassion without God is just being naive. This is an image of compassion and empathy without any guiding biblical principles whatsoever. Tolerance isn't a virtue. Intolerance is a virtue.
Forget the promise of progress and understanding.
Yes, brother! Yes!
For in the grim darkness of the far future,
For the Emperor, brother!
there is only war.
Listen, man, I'm just saying. Now, Hassan Piker on his way to going to jail, right, from the United States subpoena allegedly committing treason,
I'm still trying for firing squad. I'm working on getting traction on that. I'm trying. My fucking damnedest, you guys.
Cooperating with Cuba, a foreign adversary. He's been banned from England. Colossal W. We take those, absolutely. Now, a lot of principled people, and that's in air quotes, are saying, no, but you must be for freedom of speech. I'm actually not for nations inviting terrorists into their country. I don't know if this shocks you with all of my other political alignments, but
Not as much as Kaya.
actually think that sovereign nations should not be welcoming foreign terrorists into their countries. I know it's a hot take, and we're going to talk about it a little bit later. But first, we need to talk about how Hassan Piker is straight up saving the United States of America, uniting everyone together to chant for his downfall. So first things first, he's endorsed a couple of politicians. Yes, they all support terrorism because that's what Hassan Piker loves. He loves the idea of innocent children getting murdered by terrorists. He salivates, he dreams at night thinking about how many innocent children could get raped by Hamas. It's literally his favorite thing. So anyway, so Hassan Piker out there is having a really, really bad day because every single person he's endorsing is losing. And it's pretty awesome. So we have to talk about this. So obviously every single leftoid is frothing at the mouth at new ways to murder people because that's what the left likes doing. They like importing rapists and killing right-wing people. So this is Hassan Piker incriminating himself on Trevor Noah's podcast.
Like, as an American citizen and as a member of the media, of course I'm going to sometimes talk to members of you know, state-sponsored terrorist organizations. That's a normal part of the process. And it's...
Yeah, I wouldn't want this guy in England. If I was the British government, I would not want this guy in the country. Hot take, the first brown person to ever not be allowed into England. More on that in a bit.
And it's protected. by the First Amendment, right? They did the secondary.
Not when you're blatantly endorsing that. Like, I love how Hassan Piker, like, he lies. I like how he just lies because he doesn't believe in anything and he has no actual virtue or value. So this guy will go on a podcast and be like, yo, it's the First Amendment to talk to terrorists. Yeah, but it's not the First Amendment to actually provide propaganda and endorsements of terrorists. Actually, that is not protected by the First Amendment.
Detention and then interrogation, where they asked me, like, what are your thoughts on Israel? What are your thoughts on Donald Trump? Have you ever been in contact with like anyone from Hamas, Hezbollah, Ansar Allah movement, like the Houthis? When they kept
the answer is yes.
Asking me about Hamas, what my thoughts are, I just kept repeating, Hamas is designated as a terrorist organization by the state.
God, he's so brave. He's so brave. Anyway, so this is one of the people that Hassan endorsed, Graham Plattner. All right, Graham Plattner engulfed in sex test scandal after wife alerts campaign to explicit messages with up to 6 women. What? You mean to tell me that a leftoid and part of the party that loves women's rights and shit and the Me Too movement and all that, all these guys came together to endorse sex pests? No, you've got to be kidding. But first, we need to hear Hassan Piker's endorsement of Graham Plattner.
Dude, are you unironically saying Janet Mills is better than fucking Graham Plattner? Please, dude.
Yeah, Graham Plattner, by the way, is a terrorist-supporting retard with a Nazi tattoo.
He was pro-Hamas, okay? He was giving Hamas credit in 2014. Okay.
So the reason why Hassan Piker is supporting Graham Plattner is because Graham Plattner supports terrorist organizations, and now he's running for Senate.
What more do you fucking want?
What more could you want? He supports terrorists, and we love that because Hassan Piker likes nothing more than the idea of Hamas terrorists raping children. It's his favorite thing. He probably thinks about it all the time. So, of course, Cenk Uygur joins forces with his nephew Hassan Piker to support a terrorist supporter. I'm shocked. Consider me shocked and appalled.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that 2 Muslims, like Hassan Piker and Cenk Uygur, are going to support terrorist organizations? Now, this is crazy and probably a major cause of Islamophobia, which I condemn wholeheartedly because it's not an irrational fear. Democrats are now attacking Graham Plattner with no shame. Same Democrats who told us to vote blue no matter who, when it was back to establishment candidates, are now stabbing Plattner in the back. You mean the guy with the Nazi tattoo that supports terrorist organizations and has a giant sex text scandal where he's been cheating on his wife with 6 women? Why? All right, he's gonna explain. He's gonna explain. Get ready for why. Get ready for why they're backstabbing Graham Plattner, because it's obviously not for the sex text scandal. It's obviously not for the fact that he wanted the Taliban to kill our troops, and it's probably not because he has a Nazi tattoo. It's because Cory Booker works for Israel. I'm telling you, man, this must work so well on 80 IQ Pakistani inbred people. They must be like, holy shit, he's so right. Holy shit. I didn't consider this before. I'm so glad we have Cenk Uygur to explain to us that actually it's the undying loyalty to Israel.
I love
the
this meme.
Democrats
It's one of my
Party.
favorites.
All right, that is why they're not endorsing Graham Plattner, the terrorist supporting Nazi retard. Like, I'm really glad we're doing this. All right, so, of course, main Democratic Senate forerunner Graham Plattner engulfed in sex text scandal. All right, sure. Kyle Kalinske says, sorry, we're not doing this when every Republican is a pedophile, a rapist, and a child murderer. It could be 300 women, don't care. This is the values of the Democratic Party in the United States of America. They just want you dead, and they will endorse every terrorist-supporting dick rider that they could possibly find because maybe he will contribute to the murder of right-wing people. Because that's what they all actually want. Most of them aren't brave enough to say it, so shout out to Kyle Kalinske for being a terrorist supporter himself. That's right, according to this guy, 75 million Americans are all pedophiles, rapists, and child murderers. This is discourse on the left. And, well, yeah, of course they're going to laugh when Charlie Kirk gets assassinated because they wish you were assassinated too. Because they think you're a pedophile, rapist, child murderer. Isn't that obvious? Plattner could have sexted my mom and I'd still vote for him. This is the level of cucked the left is, bro. This is the level of cucked, bro. It's brutal.
I'll be real. If somebody wants to help my mom out with that, like, cool. But I'm not going to vote for you, too. Like, that's some... He's got daddy issues. That kid has some real daddy issues.
Brutal. It's brutal every time. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's called the Kyle Kalinske chair now. Right? I would literally vote for the guy that sexts my mom and cheats on his wife. Conservatives, when no one is watching, cock. This is from Kyle Kalinske. I love that we have dominated the culture so much that the left is using gay as an insult because it's actually just completely degenerate and gross for a man to have sex with a man. Based libtards coming out of the woodwork to totally agree with us and validate our worldview because ultimately everyone knows it's disgusting. Isn't that sick? So Graham Plattner responds in the least honorable way ever about the fact that he is a gigantic.
See, I don't find it sick. I just find it funny. It's a funny gay joke. Like, what do you want from me? It's funny. If you don't think it's funny, you're just dumb.
Gigantic sexting scandal. And this might be the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. So instead of Graham Plattner, the guy running for Senate that's shitting on our actual military and supporting terrorists with a Nazi tattoo and stuff, that every single retard terrorist supporting cocksucker is supporting him as well, he gets his wife to respond to the allegations that he's cheating on his wife. If this isn't evil, I don't know what is. This is crazy.
Amy, I wanted to make a statement today, and oh, sorry, I'm getting eaten by bugs. I wanted to make a statement today in response to a couple of news articles.
Well, I see why he cheated on her. She's an ugly bitch.
That are out there about my marriage to Graham. If anybody knows me and Graham personally, you know that we got married in 2023.
Didn't care. Thanks for just informing me about your life. Appreciate it.
We live in Sullivan. We've got 2 dogs, and we love each other deeply.
Sure. That's why he's sexting 6 different women, right?
So it makes me really angry, disappointed, and I find it really shameful that there's a group of media outlets and people who are willing to spread gossip.
Gossip?
Instead of talking
about a guy running for Senate that's cheating on his wife with 6 women, so he gets his wife to respond.
About real issues that Graham is running on, like healthcare.
Like healthcare. We need to make sure that illegal aliens get free shit from taxpayers. We really need to make sure that that's a thing. Really shitty of you to put her in the position in the first place, dude, and now you're making her answer for you? Well, this is crazy. This is actually insane. Cheated on his wife. Bro, dude, this is crazy. You're Graham Plattner. Graham Plattner's wife, Graham Plattner. This is insane, actually. This guy fucking sucks tremendously. Anyway, I'm not going to make you sit through 5 minutes of her snap.
That might have been the best meme of the fucking month, you guys. That was good.
Because she basically admits that it's actually all true. He was cheating on her with 6 women, and he allegedly, but she doesn't deny it. So what am I supposed to say here? Aside from, but he's really fighting for important things like how Hamas needs to keep raping people or whatever the fuck they're supporting in the Senate these days in the Democratic Party. But that's basically the response. I'm really excited to see what Cenk Uygur has to say. This is what real people look like. Our media demands perfect little phonies who will sell you out. They hate real Americans, says a Turk who named his Young Turks media company after a terrorist organization in Turkey. So they've been attacking Graham Plattner's family all day. How is their marriage even relevant? This is the guy who's been making fun of Donald Trump for having 3 marriages and cheating on the wife with a porn star or something for the last decade, by the way. Like, this is insane. This is what real people look like? Yeah, he cheated on his wife with 6 women, but real people do that. What? Maybe in Turkey, okay? What are we even doing here? This is insane. This is crazy. What are we doing? You're always commenting on Trump and Melania's marriage, you absolute hypocrite. She is a total loser for defending Graham while he humiliates her daily. No wonder why he cheats on her nonstop. Cenk Uygur's response, Israel is in the building. Bro, these people aren't real. These people aren't real. These people aren't real. The Goyim are insane. What do you want me to say? This is fucking retarded. This is crazy. Telling us Americans how we have to vote for Israel's assets in the Senate. Oh my God, these people are insane. They're crazy people. Yeah, it must be Israel. That's why. Look at the replies. 430 replies, 200 likes. Like, no one's buying this shit. Like, this is insane. This is like actual sloponomics. All right, so Cenk Uygur, Graham Plattner's marriage is not relevant. Also, Cenk Uygur,
There's nobody who's cheated on who thinks it's not a concern. It's a minor issue. I mean, I had to take out the garbage.
Except for Graham Plattner's wife, apparently, who you support.
I had a big to-do list, and I don't care if you're first lady or anything else. Of course you care that your husband cheated on you. And he's like, oh.
Unless you're Graham Plattner's wife, because he's fighting for real issues.
Oh, well, you're out busy.
Like healthcare for Jorge.
Having a baby. I can't be bothered by that. I'm going to go hook up with a Playboy model, right? He's such a bad guy.
Oh, he's so bad. He's so bad. Unlike Graham Plattner, who's a fucking hero. He especially likes how Graham Plattner supports terrorism, probably. That's his favorite thing. Now, it gets better. Ro Khanna, a foreigner that's pro-terrorist. What? I can't believe it. I am proud of Graham Plattner for having the character to stand up against the war in Iran, against genocide, and against an unfair and lopsided economy. I am proud of him for having a vision for a new deal that... My God, like, it's insane. It's the actual third world Avengers that come together like, to support this guy. Bro has an actual Nazi death camp tattoo on his body. These people call Trump a Nazi. They're actually standing with an actual Nazi. It's actually insane. Now, it got even worse. Graham Plattner's profile on the child exploitation app Kik is still active, and this is his profile picture there. Listen, man, Kik, K-I-K, everyone knows what Kik is used for, all right? It's used for fucking most... I don't want to say mostly. A lot of predators are used Kik. People get exposed on Kik for grooming kids all the time. Right? This is his profile picture on Kik, by the way, which is still active. It's just so bad. It's so bad.
As for the tattoo, he didn't cover it until October of 2025. 18 years after getting it.
So he had a Nazi tattoo for 18 years and then decided to cover it up.
And only when it became a political problem. Think about that for a moment. 18 years of getting out of the shower, 18 years of looking into the mirror and seeing the Totenkopf. That's not a drunken mistake in Croatia. That's a daily choice, sustained for nearly 2 decades. As for...
Duh. No, duh. But for some reason, the left, which is still calling Trump Hitler, by the way, are rooting for this guy. They love this guy because actually they have nothing against Nazis. They have something against the idea of Nazis. This is the truth, Nuke, that people don't want to actually entertain. Nazi ideology is actually free healthcare. It is actually removing guns from society. It is actually clampdowns on free speech. It is a race-focused ideology. And they would also support Hamas and Hezbollah vehemently. The National Socialist Movement, ironically, has so much more in common with modern leftism than it does with the right wing in every possible way. And they know that, and they hate it, and that's why they have no problem that he has a Nazi tattoo. Because they don't actually have anything against Nazis. They have something against the fabrication of Nazis that they invented, which is Trump and ICE deporting people that invaded our country illegally. All right, just understand how it works. Now, Graham Plattner, he keeps getting fucking obliterated. Main Democrat Graham Plattner posted explicit pictures on an app known for being a predator's paradise with a huge child exploitation problem on Kik. And the best part is, leaked messages exposed that how he refers to his penis. All right, for over a decade, Democrats called Trump a misogynist. Now they're openly backing Plattner. Weird. It's almost like they actually don't care about any of their own proposed values, and they use words as weapons to kill you. They don't actually believe in any of the things that they preach. None of them. They don't care about free speech as they ban Trump from Twitter. They don't care about any of these things. They don't care about gun rights as they fight for trans people to get guns. They don't care about any of this stuff at all. None of this matters to them even remotely. You know, main Democrat Senate candidate Graham Plattner refuses to apologize for calling a U.S. troop to be killed by the Taliban.
If you regret the post about the Purple Heart veteran, if you think you need to apologize to him,
nope.
What you would
because he actually does support the Taliban.
Say
why the fuck do you think Hasan Piker and Cenk Uygur are fighting for him so much? Why do you think that's happening? No, they deleted it. Fuck! I can't believe that, dude. That was a post of Graham Plattner nicknaming his penis Mein Führer. But yeah, totally got a Nazi tattoo as a joke, guys. Now, there's another guy that Hasan Piker endorsed who's also losing big, and it's great. MAGA is on track to flip Michigan U.S. Senate seat red. Yeah. That's insane. Michigan? Trump endorsed Mike Rogers, who's currently at 43%, and Abdul al-Sayed is at 40%. Now, you're probably wondering why I pronounced his name that way, and it's totally not because he's a Muslim at all. No, absolutely not. What are you talking about? It's because he supports terrorists. Democrat Representative Summer Lee, Muslim Michigan U.S. Senate candidate Abdul al-Sayed, and Hasan Piker on camera talking about how proud they are of supporting Hamas terrorists. No, we totally don't have a terrorism issue in the United States left.
We go into these places, and this is no excuse. We go into these places. I remember the days after October 7th. It was very few of us who were taking that stance. Like early days. Like,
yo, we were so brave. This is Hasan Piker, and this is the guy Abdul El Sayed running for Senate in Michigan, who's losing, by the way, it seems. So Hasan endorsed guy that he's been canvassing for, another terrorist supporter. Isn't it pretty hilarious how this happened? Isn't it pretty funny? Like, if you think about it, it's pretty funny that he's like, yo, just a few days after October 7th, people were still, like, upset that Hamas was, like, raping people and, like, murdering babies and kidnapping children and shit. Yeah. But, like, but we knew better. We immediately supported Hamas, like, while they were still raping Jews. Let's fucking go, guys. We were the real ones. And these guys are like, yeah, we were so brave, yeah.
On October 7th, when we were like, yo, we can think about what will come next. Because
on October 7th, we were already accusing Israel of genocide and supporting the rapists. It was fucking awesome, guys.
Seen what's happened before, and we know what happens when, like, the president uses...
Yeah, we know what happens when Hamas starts, when Palestinians start wars. They lose them. So far, all of them. And they will keep losing them.
Dehumanizing language, and even just to try to, like, steer people away from dehumanizing language. It's 6 of us. You know, 7 out of 535, right?
We were so brave when we immediately supported the terrorist rapists, like, while they were still raping. It wasn't that awesome? There you have Hasan Piker and Abdul El Sayed being like, yeah. We were pretty fucking based when we supported the terrorists while they were still committing acts of terror. It was pretty great. So Abdul El Sayed, the guy saying ICE is not reformable, ICE is not restrainable, it must be abolished. Bro's losing. W. Let's fucking go, guys. That's what we do. Now, Nithya Raman is running for mayor in Los Angeles, got the endorsement of Hasan Piker, and Spencer Pratt fucking killed her here.
Mean that? Or is that a rhetorical move? Or like a solidarity signal? Like what?
I mean, it's all of the above. Speaking of which, by the way, congratulations to everybody that is cool, that is involved on this list. 2024 Anti-Semite of the Year top 10 finalists, Hasan Piker.
Yeah, you know, I think I have become...
And that's her, running for mayor in Los Angeles, and losing badly, by the way, to Spencer Pratt. Part of Spencer Pratt's actual political campaign is she sat next to this fucking guy. I'm telling you, Hasan Piker is doing the American right so many favors by being just an open and blatant terrorist supporter and exposing every single leftist who's also a terrorist supporter that all does podcasts with him. That's right. If you do a show with Hasan Piker, then you probably just love terrorism. And that's pretty fucking bad. And despite the fact that, yes, morality in America has degraded tremendously through the retard movement of the global left, but I do have to say, we're taking our country back.
Become more aware of these issues over my time on city council, especially after we've seen the horrors in Gaza.
Kill them. Kill those motherfuckers and murder those motherfuckers in the street. Let the streets soak in their fucking red capitalist bloods, dude.
I just love that we have the guy running for mayor in LA who will probably win, who I'll talk about in a bit. Using Hasan Piker as a reason not to vote for the other person. And it's working. It's actually working. It's actually working. You know, so she's like dropping, answer the question, Spencer. Being like, hey, you have to talk to me, Spencer. Engage with my talking points. And he's just like, no, you're just a terrorist supporting bitch. And we hate you. And you're going to fucking lose. And he is. It's pretty weird how that keeps happening. Now, reminder, this is what they're supporting. Hamas. This is Hamas PR. This is an 8-year-old hostage that they kidnapped. Just a random 8-year-old girl that they kidnapped and used her as their PR spokesperson. I am the daughter of Noam. I'm 8 years old. I am asking to release us. I am a Hamas hostage. Just remember, while this PR was coming out, Hasan Piker and all of his terrorist friends were supporting them. Isn't that awesome? Now, the update. The update. I have been banned from the UK, says Chunk Younger, the uncle of Hasan Piker. I tried to get on a flight to London to attend London to give a speech at Oxford. I've been banned for criticizing Israel. It's the only thing he says. It's the only talking point he has. Like, we are dealing with actual fucking retards. It is the only talking point. The only talking point ever. Maybe you were banned from England for supporting terrorists, man. Maybe that's why you were banned. No, it was because of Israel. It was because of the Jews. All right, Hasan responds, the UK has revoked my visa as well. All at the behest of Israel. Oh my God. These people are insane! The West is betraying liberal values for a genocidal fascist foreign government. Soon we will all become Israel. I don't even know what this means. Holy shit, these inbred, mentally stunted Turks are actually trying this. And you know what? It's working. The Pakistani audience is fucking eating it up. They love this. The third worlders, the retards, the dipshits, and the inbreds are all literally fucking pumping their chest right now. I can't believe Israel got a ban from the UK. Which, by the way, is not a pro-Israel country. The UK literally just acknowledged the sovereign state of Palestine. The UK is not in any way even like a friend of Israel at this point. Bro, this is just Hassan Piker every day on his stream. He's yelling and screaming, oh, I was banned from the UK because of Israel. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. You were banned by, checks notes, Shabana Mahmoud, the person in charge of immigration. Yeah, definitely Israel behind that. Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's Israel. Shabana Mahmoud, blatantly, openly pro-Palestine, goes to all the anti-Israel marches in England. She banned him because he supports terrorism, and that's Israel.
That definitely sounds real Israeli to me. I don't know about you guys, but that definitely sounds like an Israeli person to me. Oh, man. I'm hoping he gets the firing squad for being a terrorist and treason. So, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed.
This is Cenk Uygur on the UK ban. Get ready, boys.
Who can you not criticize? You can't criticize.
By the way, this is published by RT. This is Russian state media.
King, right? That's the gravest offense.
Just ask yourself the question on why Russian state media is promoting random Islamoid talking points.
I could not imagine why. I have no idea, Nux. It's a mystery. Really is.
By the way, fun fact, Russia is the largest growing Muslim population in any Christian nation on the world. People don't talk about
what? Don't. No, it's got nothing to do with that, Nux. It's got nothing to do with it, man. It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence.
About this, but it's true.
But apparently I can criticize the king. I can criticize the UK. I just can't criticize the actual king, Israel. Wait, is that anti-Semitic?
Israel.
But you just did it. You just did it.
Israel. I can't criticize Israel. He can't even criticize Israel. That's why he was banned from the UK. It's crazy. It's crazy. He supports terrorists, and then he like conflates that with like criticizing Israel.
Are you going to say that it's anti-Semitic to report the thing you just did?
It's anti-Semitic to support terrorist organizations that stated goal is to kill Jews, I guess. But I feel like that's probably more likely why you were banned. Not because you were criticizing Israel. The British government criticizes Israel all the time. It's insane.
Banning me because the most powerful thing in the UK apparently is Israel.
Is anyone buying this? Like this dude.
I thought the most powerful thing in the UK were the rape gangs, but I mean, what do I know though? I just watch the news.
Went on like a tirade for years talking about how Israel controls the
The real news, not the shit that's on the television.
States. Now Israel controls the UK too? Who does Israel not control? Published by Russian state media. It's so good. And here we have Candace Owens. I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting this. Moscow is so unbelievably beautiful city. It's so obvious.
Why is an American citizen traveling to Russia? Like, guys,
foreign bots that are fucking conquering our nations and psyoping our people are so obvious. It's insanity. Bro, and Asmongold's reaction to Hassan Piker getting banned from the UK is awesome too. Now, a lot of people are like, well, are you supporting that he's getting banned from the UK? That means you don't...
Yes. Hopefully. No. So, somebody actually responded on X about this, that they were hoping that they let him go to the UK and then blocked him from returning. That was what they were hoping for. And motherfucker, that shit sounds appealing. Leave the country again, Hassan. Fuck it, I dare you. I fucking dare you, Hassan. Leave the country again. We'll never let your ass back.
Don't support freedom of speech. I support a nation to decide not to let foreign instigators into their nation. Yes, I support every nation's sovereignty to the point that They should not allow threats into their country. And yeah,
I agree.
if you support terrorist organizations, you're a threat. Yes. If you're going to ruffle feathers and start shit up and start, I don't know, whatever, some fucking bullshit, yeah, you should not be allowed into the country. And also, especially when it happens to the left, who openly champions the idea of banning right-wing voices and people from literally fucking everything forever. Yes, you are losing to the rules of the game that you have created. And it's fucking awesome. And I will laugh about it because it's hilarious.
So he got banned off the UK? He got banned out the UK?
Left-wing YouTube pundit
Banned from the UK, not banned on Twitch. Interesting.
Cenk Uygur banned from entering the UK? Yeah. Okay, well, I didn't want to talk about it, but my visa has also been revoked.
So pay attention to the words he used, because we're going to expose the fuck out of him. He says, quote, my visa has been revoked. That's a lie.
We just found out.
You shouldn't have been supporting terrorist organizations.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to see a Houthi musical? Sure.
I know they're singing, but I'm seeing just guns and shit. This isn't a music video, Hassan.
We think the Houthis on
That was just a clip of him supporting terrorism.
Allah is doing what Luffy would do.
That was just a clip of him supporting terrorism.
Decided to opt into the realm of supporting terrorism, and now this happened to you.
Yeah, you decided to be a terrorist, and then they treated you like one. I can't believe it.
Yes, I will not be going as it stands currently. I don't believe that I'll be able to go to the United.
Yeah, supporting terrorism, it's actually not very popular in a lot of
No,
places.
it's actually bad. It's actually not a good thing, actually. Now, remember, he said his visa was removed. I'm going to show you this clip when he actually reads the email he got, and you'll be like, wait a second. He was drumming this up because he's a lying bitch?
Dear Hassan Dawn Piker, your UK ETA has been canceled.
Your ETA has been canceled, which means... Now, I did some reading, and you want to know the lore? If your UK ETA was canceled, an ETA is an electronic travel authorization, you know what you have to do? It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. You're not even going to believe it. You must apply for a standard visitor's visa before traveling. Oh, my God. But I won't stop Hassan Diddy Piker for lying and making up a whole story about how he's actually secretly being stopped by Israel and the Jews.
Places of the world.
I can't believe I'm calling Nasrallah base. I mean, listen.
That's a clip of him supporting Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah, a terrorist organization that has killed 240 of our Marines in Beirut and caused the deaths of 650,000 people in Syria.
These motherfuckers are better read than you by a million. I don't know who to reach out for this. I was supposed to do something with Zach Polanski, do something with Jeremy Corbyn, do something at the
supposed to do something with all the Hamas supporters.
Oxford Union, and now the Labor government has revoked our visas. A sad state of affairs where obviously the interests of Israel take the highest priority.
Of course.
The thing is that
I love how normal people are tired of it.
No, I agree. The priorities of Israel take precedence to me over whatever bullshit you wanna fucking spout off about fucking Palestine. Fuck them. They started the war. Israel is the victim. Israel gets to blow them up now. Fuck off.
Normal people are just like, no, we're done. We're done. I'm sorry. I fell for the fucking Israel psyop from Pakistanis for the last fucking 2 years. Not anymore. It's over. It's over. Israel fatigue. We're done. No, sir.
like there's a lot of people that are critical of Israel, but they're not banned. You can be critical.
Here we got Tucker Carlson. He sucks Islamic dick every day, and he's welcomed into the UK. You know, because he doesn't openly support terrorist organizations, because he's not fucking retarded like you. It's insane. It's insane that people are still trying this.
Of Israel while still.
Dude, the entire British government is critical of Israel. The mayor of London. The mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, fucking hates Israel. They have the anti-Israel marches all the time. This has nothing to do with Israel. It's insane.
Saying that Hamas is a terrorist organization and not gassing up Houthis on your stream.
What the Houthis are doing is a good thing.
Houthis, they're a terrorist organization funded by Iran. They literally contributed to the deaths of 377,000 people in Yemen.
10 toes fucking down.
Like, I mean, you can do both of those things. I think most people can.
Nick Shirley can go, though, of course, because
Nick Shirley
doesn't advocate for terrorism.
Supporting terrorist groups that murder and kill people. It's really simple, actually.
You know, walk around with like blades in there.
He always compares himself to.
I understand why people like Asmongold so much. He makes a lot of sense. And he does so quick, so quietly and eloquently. He doesn't yell. Like, I yell a lot. I mean, I get why people don't like me. Like, sometimes you can't understand what the fuck I'm saying, but most of the time I'm yelling. Like, he's pretty quiet. He has a little quiet demeanor, and he's just tells it like it is.
Nick Shirley is like, oh man, they criticize me for going to Cuba, but they don't criticize Nick Shirley for going to Cuba. Yeah, because you endorsed the Cuban communist regime. Oh, they criticize, they're going to let Nick Shirley into England, but they won't let me into England. Yeah. Yeah, because you support terrorism. like, this guy's fucking retarded.
Their fucking belts and look cool, okay? And make musicals. They make a lot of musicals. Nick Shirley is a dog for the fascist state. That fascism is here. The UK,
Fascism, UK, completely conquered by Islam, but it's fascist.
it's like completely captive to the interests of pro-Israel advocacy organizations. Like,
Fucking hates Israel. What are we even doing here? They just recognized Palestine as a state. Hello, are you serious?
Is Japan categorizes Hamas and all of these people as terrorists. At a certain point, everybody that
because Japan is also dogs of Israel. You didn't know?
disagrees with you isn't Israel. It's so
I agree, Michael. The only good terrorist is a dead one.
stupid.
and this is the liberal government, right? The Labor government is supposed to be the liberal government doing this.
Yeah.
And the American government is the right-wing government doing it. Like, we are in the 1930s era.
Yeah, people are universally aligned against terrorism. This is on his Twitter account. You can see it's his Twitter account. Poorest nation on earth, and they still find time to make music videos.
This is them celebrating the Houthis.
Promoting a literal terrorist propaganda. How's he not banned?
By the way, do you know what the actual...
Yeah, music videos, you guys. Just making a good old music video there.
Houthi slogan is? The official Houthi slogan? I'll even show it to you because you probably won't believe me. Houthi Wikipedia. It's not pronounced Wikipedia. It's pronounced Wikipedia. All right, get ready. Get ready, boys. Get ready, boys and girls. All right, let's see the actual official Houthi flag. The slogan and the emblem of the Houthis. All right, what does that mean? Well, what does that mean? Let's translate it. Allah is the greatest, death to America, death to Israel, a curse upon the Jews, victory to Islam. That is the direct translation of the Houthi slogan. All right, I wonder why some people don't like those guys.
I don't know.
Straight up fucking fascism. That's it.
What makes
fascism? Not letting...
You know what? You know what, guys? If hating the Houthis makes me a fascist, well, guess what? You can label me a fucking fascist, because I'm never going to be pro-Houthis. So, guess you're just going to have to add another label to me.
Somebody into your country, if you think they might be a political instigator, is fascism now. Dude, I'm so tired of it, man, but I love that they keep trying to do it.
Is it fascism?
Like, my fatigue of his arguments is a good thing, because it means everyone's fatigued from his arguments.
So if you don't let people that support terrorism into the country, it's fascism?
Dude, I actually totally support the idea of nations not letting foreign instigators into their countries. I don't know if this is like a hot take, but yeah, no, that actually is my stance. And yes, I did criticize England when they didn't let the right-wing commentators into it for the Unite the Right rally in England, or whatever it was called, the Unite the Kingdom. And my reason for that is very simple. It's because they let in migrants. It's because they let in infinite third worlders to rape their civilians. So yeah, when they don't let right-wing people into the country, I do criticize it. But when they don't let Hassan into the country, it's actually fucking hilarious, and I support it. No, that's not me being hypocritical. It is totally not hypocritical whatsoever.
No.
It's fucking awesome, actually. Oh my God, you're such a hypocrite. You don't mind when England blocks retard terrorists from entering the country, but you do mind when England blocks patriots that love Western civilization in the country? Oh my God. You like good guys, but you don't like bad guys? You hypocrite, you.
You think he's like Anne Frank?
What?
Do you think he's like Anne Frank?
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, of course. Absolutely.
That's right. All Houthi terrorists are...
Someone actually attempting to debate Tomura. The people actually trying to debate will try at least to keep a level head. People just wanting to argue are going to yell all the time. Like, if you're actually trying to debate something, it means you actually have some kind of point you're trying to make, some kind of point you're trying to get across. So you've got a level head because you have a goal in mind. If you're just arguing, you're just yelling.
Are just like Anne Frank.
Tucker and Nick Fuentes should also be banned? No, of course not, because
Nick Fuentes doesn't support terrorism. What are we doing here?
they don't support
And
terrorist
by the way, Nick Fuentes would totally get banned from England. What are we even talking about?
organizations.
That's it. Israel is a fascist country.
But you're
and
talking
it
about the
gets
UK.
to enforce its bidding upon other countries, and in an effort.
How the fuck do they think that Israel is getting every country on the planet to enforce their bidding by banning Hassan Piker? Are we even remotely taking this seriously?
To abide by the.
I become more pro-Israel every single time I see like the retards like Cenk Uygur and Hassan Piker have meltdowns. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I see like one of these guys go support terrorism, I'm like, fuck yeah, Israel killed a lot of Hamas guys. That was sick. I like, bro, dude. And here's the thing: I think Israel is a foreign country. I do not like I'm not loyal to their government by any means.
Thank you for the kick,
but I just want to make my stance clear. I don't support everything that they do. For example, I don't support the Pride stuff. I do support them killing terrorists. I know that this is a really hot take, but yeah, no, that's just where I stand. Like, what do you want me to say?
Wishes of a foreign country like Israel, the Western liberal democracies that are supposed to protect and preserve speech.
To be clear, he doesn't care about speech at all. He literally doesn't care about speech. He advocates for everyone getting banned. People like Destiny, Nick Fuentes getting banned from different platforms. He supports all that. He doesn't care about speech. He celebrated when Donald Trump was banned from Twitter at the end of his first term. He celebrates all forms of squashing freedom of speech. He supports Hamas. He supports the Iranian regime that shut the internet off for their people. Their internet was shut off for 3 months, and he supported that Islamic regime that massacred them in silence. He supported that. He doesn't give a shit about free speech. He just likes his speech. He just wants to be able to support terrorism.
Even if they don't have a First Amendment like we do here in the United States of America, they're supposed to.
Hassan doesn't care about freedom of speech. He doesn't care about any of this. He had no problem getting Nick Fuentes to...
He cares about freedom of his speech. That's all he cares about.
Deplatformed. Never said anything about me getting deplatformed. Whenever he's talking about freedom of speech, he's talking about his freedom of speech.
That's
the moment
right.
that it
The left uses words as weapons to destroy you. They don't believe in any of the things they say.
happens to him, well, now it's different. Oh, okay. That Hassan...
Their speech is free. Our speech is regulated.
Piker incriminate himself again? No.
Like, as an American citizen and as a member of the media, of course I'm going to sometimes talk to members of, state-sponsored terrorist organizations. That's a normal part of the process.
If you don't want to have that happen.
Hello, my mouth is open to place my foot right inside.
And you don't want to get banned, don't support terrorism. It's actually really simple.
It actually is really simple, man.
It's really funny. He basically is like a prosecutor's fucking like wet dream. And he hasn't even fucking seen them yet. Like, he's just out here fucking incriminating himself, incriminating other people, giving away fucking names, like just fucking left and right. And he hasn't even seen the fucking prosecutor yet. Like, he hasn't even fucking talked to anybody. Not a single fucking person. Like, he's only been subpoenaed. He hasn't even fucking made it in yet. He's already fucking squealing like a fucking jailbird.
Or maybe it's Israel that's manipulating the British government to recognize Palestine and ban Hassan. Maybe they did that. I don't think I'm alone in saying that Hassan Piker has single-handedly increased and bolstered my support for Israel. It's not even controversial. Now, on the homeland, our patriots are fighting the likes of Hassan Piker as well. It's truly glorious stuff, I have to say. A crown for every achievement. There's currently an insurrection going on in New Jersey. For some reason, the mainstream media doesn't want to cover this because apparently that would make them look very bad, because it seems like their entire audience are just astroturfed morons that are trying to overthrow our country and kill our people or something. I don't know. That's pretty good. The Newark mayor imposes curfew after violent protests at ICE facility. Oh my God. Demonstrations at the 1,000-bed ICE detention center on May 22nd after detainees started a hunger and labor strike, which is awesome because it's not like they were labor strike. Like, these people had jobs, right? Like, all these people that flew in from across the country to insurrect in fucking New Jersey, all these guys had jobs, right? Sure, I'm sure they did. And hunger strike, bro, please stay hungry. Please do not eat. That would literally solve all of our problems for us. A colossal W. Over spoiled food, overcrowding, no air conditioning, poor medical care. Oh no, the people that invade our country illegally and refuse to deport themselves are being treated unfairly as they're being deported from our country on our tax dollars? Look, people say that I don't have enough empathy for the people that come into our country and try to rape us. I personally have a very different stance. My stance is they had the ability to leave themselves and self-deport, and they refused to do so. So therefore, we're going to take matters into our own hands, and we're going to do it in the most cost-effective way possible. Now, you could cry about it. But you shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have come in illegally. You should have left yourself. You decided not to. You tossed a coin and shit's landing on tails. What can I say? What am I supposed to feel bad for the people that are trying to rape me and failed? Sorry, bro. Don't care. Cry about it, actually. You know, as reported by attorneys, relatives, visiting lawmakers, right? Jerry Adler and Cory Booker, federal officials deny the claims, insisting detainees got proper meals and care. I personally believe them. I actually don't care. I don't care about evidence. I don't even want to see evidence for this. I so don't care. But what if they're treated harshly? Shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have entered the country illegally. Oops.
You could have self-deported, and you wouldn't have ended up in the detention facility. So, you know, we tried. We tried the easy way. You're making us do it the hard way. What do you want from us?
Poopsie. Violence erupted when protesters threw projectiles and set streets on fire. This is an act of terrorism, but it happened on the left, so no one cares. Promoting state police to use tear gas and other measures. 6 arrests follow W, including Brendan.
Prompting state police to use tear gas and other measures. 6 arrested.
John Gayer, charged with assaulting ICE.
He bit the arm of one, and he's going to enjoy prison. Like, he drew fucking blood. Like, Brandon John Guerrier, like, whatever the fuck. Like, no, that motherfucker is done. He's fucking toast. He assaulted a fucking ICE officer and fucking bit fucking a chunk of his fucking forearm off. Like, no, that motherfucker's done.
Officers, bro, you thought he was gay? Nah, he's gayer. All right, and so they made a curfew. It's gotten pretty hairy. It's pretty insane. Now, Hasan, of course, decided, yo, insurrection against the United States government and terrorism, I'm fucking there. And Hasan shows up and he gets heckled, let's just say. And bro, dude's a pussy. Dude is a gigantic pussy. You know, thanks to Hasan Piker, the blue whale's vagina is the 2nd largest pussy on the planet.
Institutions that are doing this violence.
Bro, you're doing the violence. Okay, these people invaded our country illegally. We have to get them out. They have to leave. They have to fucking go. That's a them issue. All right. Oh no, but what if they're manhandled? I don't know. I don't fucking care. You put them on trebuchets and launch them across the border for all I fucking care. These people fucking invaded our country illegally. They had the ability to leave themselves peacefully. They refused and they fucked around and now they're finding out. What do you want me to say? Like, all of society needs to crumble because a couple of retards want to rape you? Sorry.
Feel a sense of accountability.
No, I don't feel a sense of accountability because I don't fucking care. I don't care. But you're supposed to have empathy for the people that invaded our country illegally and are getting deported. No, I don't have empathy for them. They should have empathy for me. Empathy that my tax dollars shouldn't be going to fund their lifestyle.
That's a political philosophy, right? That's what it says.
Uh-oh. Are they heckling Hasan Piker?
They getting him out of there. He just got to, something just happened, bro.
Yep, he's running.
Something just happened. Be careful. I just seen a nigga bust his ass right there.
He's running.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, shit! You're a fucking fraud! Damn! That dude is really heckling him. That's respect.
Tell me that Hasan Piker is one of the most disliked figures in all of America? I told you, man, I invested in the Hasan Piker is bad, like back when the stocks were low, and now stocks are fucking booming. I am getting paid back.
Yeah, Nux has been covering this for a while. I have been following this fucking douchebag for well over a year now. Like, I am very invested in this guy going to prison forever.
Dividends, Brian.
Personally, I want him to be shot by firing squad. I don't think I'm going to get my wish, but I will live with life in prison. Hi, Connor. How's it going, buddy?
Invested in this fucker.
What happened that quick? What happened?
He's a fucking fraud. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
That's right. That's
People
right.
following him because he got money.
Yeah.
Look at him running.
That's right. Look at that pussy. Look at the pussy go. That millionaire fucking communist. Look at the fucking pussy.
Fuck Twitch. They get out of here with them view bots.
Yeah.
You bot pussy.
That's right.
Fuck out of here, you view bot bitch.
It's true. He's correct.
Fuck.
He's also.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm off work all month. Another month off work. I see the doc again on the 29th.
Supports terrorism.
Out of here, nigga.
Yeah.
Go back to your desktop, you dog abuser.
Look, man. Yo! Oh! Got him with the lightning Kaya over there. Brutal.
You fucking dog abuser!
That's right, true.
You abuse dogs, huh? You fucking bitch!
He also went to a brothel in Germany with that sex traffics children.
You abuse dogs, right?
That's right, that's him. That's him.
How about we abuse you?
Get him! Get him, Black Panther! Get him!
Get punk!
Dude, I'm telling you, man, conservative black people are fucking awesome.
You abuse dogs? Word? What's up? What's up? You abuse dogs too?
Look at the pussy run. Look at this pussy fucking run. This guy's a revolutionary, right?
Oh, man.
He's fanning the flames of revolution in America. He hears about some bitches committing terrorism in New Jersey, fucking busts ass to get over there.
What's up? You fucking dog.
That would be Hassan Diddy Piker.
Dog abuser, get the fuck out of my shit. Fuck out of here. Fuck Twitch. Go suck Dan Clancy dick.
Ah!
Punk.
God, I love this guy. Patriot. Patriot.
I ain't talking to you. Respect women, queen. I would never disrespect you, queen. Stay in your lane. This for my people right here.
Stay in your lane. Don't make me disrespect you.
This is my people. Fuck you. Fuck Twitch. You dog abusing bitch.
Yes.
Yeah, you dog abuser.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, I love how Hassan Piker is just like universally hated. It's awesome.
Abuse dogs, right?
Yeah, that's him. That's the
sexy?
guy. That's the guy.
You think that's sexy?
Yes,
you think don't touch me. You think abusing dogs is sexy?
Hey, don't touch this Patriot.
You think abusing dogs is sexy?
How dare you?
You think abusing dogs is sexy, you weird ass bitch? What's up?
By the way, this is Hassan Piker freeing the inmates from ICE detention, LARPing his revolution.
It's not just him.
Okay, so fuck him then. Fuck him then. Why you walking with
It's not just him. There's a lot of people that support the abuse of dogs and support terrorism.
him if he did it?
Bro, you're literally wearing the fucking terrorist headband.
I already told you.
I'm
Hassan
gonna worry about
Piker.
this. It's his freedom of speech. This patriot has the right to free speech. He has the right to yell and niggle this man in public. That's my new favorite word, by the way.
Why you walking with him if he abuses dogs?
Yeah, that's right. Patriot. Because he supports Hamas and they abuse dogs. He supports all the other fucking terrorists that abuse dogs. Islam hates dogs.
Why you walking with him if he abuses dog?
Good question.
So if you condone that,
you got involved?
fuck you too.
Oh, true.
Okay, come on.
Get him.
Come
Get
on.
him,
Yeah,
Patriot.
we can run. Let's run. Let's run, baby.
Oh,
I like running. Let's run. Let's run. Let's run. Oh, I like your red hair. That's nice. Yo, you abuse dogs, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
You abuse dogs, you weirdo.
Get him.
Fuck Twitch. Don't touch me. I didn't touch shit. Get shit. Yo, you smell like shit though. Back up. You do. Fuck Twitch. Fuck Twitch and fuck you. Fuck Twitch and fuck you. You fucking view botter.
Yeah.
Yo, you abuse your
Patriot.
dog. That's crazy, bro.
Dude, this
Yo, your
dude's
dog
walking around in his $5,000 clothing to fight for
got a
communism.
shot collar? Your dog got a shot collar?
Get the fuck out of here.
What, you gonna hit me?
No, I'm not gonna hit you.
Okay, so what? I'm in public though. Freedom of speech. He's a dog abuser.
That's right. That's my
He's
patriot.
a dog abuser.
He's a patriot.
He's a dog
Look at
abuser.
this guy.
Why are you condoning a dog abuser?
True. All these
Fuck
people.
Twitch.
Yeah.
You abuse your dog.
God, fucking patriot. Fucking. It was Israel. Hassan Piker getting ready to respect. It was Aspengold. True. God, it's just so fucking good. So anyway, that's the best news from the New Jersey insurrection. It gets a lot worse. Now, while Hassan Piker goes to fight for terrorists in New Jersey, they get him on everything, bro.
I don't have any personal contact with Roy Singham or any of these other people. I mean, I know some of these people. They're wonderful people in general. They're activists.
Wonderful people fighting for foreign communist regimes that are adversarial to the United States. Wonderful people.
I don't know anything beyond what is readily available information, but none of it is actually hidden or illegal in any way, shape, or form. Fox News Digital says I have a subpoena, but I've yet to be served one.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't even know what's going on. Kind of feels like you guys have more insight into what the federal government's doing than I do, and I'm supposed to be subpoenaed.
Bro's going to jail. Bro's scared and running away because he is going to jail. It's bad. It's bad. You know, Hassan, so while Hassan was there fighting for the freedom of terrorists and raiders, as one does if you're a leftist these days, he is singing the We Are Charlie Kirk song.
Charlie respected that, and it's really sad to see the remnants of the conservative movement refusing to carry the flame in the way that Charlie Kirk wanted it to be carried. I, on the other hand, do carry that flame because we are Charlie Kirk.
Discussing things like
Right, so this is him basically celebrating the assassination of Charlie Kirk. And for those of you that are unaware, this is a very popular song among leftoid retards.
We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. We'll fight for the gospel. We'll honor his name. We are Charlie Kirk.
Right, so, and this is like a daily routine on his show where he celebrates the assassination of Charlie Kirk. I just want you to understand exactly what we're dealing with here. Right, this is Hassan Piker, you know, talking about how it's the best song.
Bro, this song is a banger. This is like soundtrack to a meet cute love story in Hawaii.
Yeah, except this Charlie Kirk fellow was assassinated brutally by a leftist. And it was a fucking tragedy that happened. And Hassan Piker, of course, supports it because he loves terrorism. No one's surprised. Anyway, so we got to get into the actual situation, not just the Hassan Piker, you know, filler arc. All right, that's been going on in New Jersey. So DHS Secretary Mullen plans to block international flight at sanctuary city airports. So that's fucking awesome. But this is why ICE agents are forced to wear masks, or should be forced to wear masks. So this is a guy unmasking an ICE agent and saying, I saw your face, I'm gonna kill your whole family now.
I'll kill your whole fucking family.
This is leftist rhetoric that gets people into this state, all right? That actually believes that ICE agents are Nazis.
Your family's dead. Come on. Children, your wife, all dead. Put it, my boy. I have your face, motherfucker. You're dead. Dead. Because I'm about that life.
And you know what? I believe that he would do it if he could. I'm sorry. The entire party that celebrated the assassination of Charlie Kirk and calls ICE agents Gestapo Nazis, I totally believe that they would do it.
You said come on? You said come on, right? Yeah, it's small now. Put this stick down. Tell your boys to back up. I'm about that life, my boy.
Right? So this is just left-wing terrorism, and of course, unfortunately, we just have to make believe it's normal. I wonder why the left supports every terrorist organization on the planet. Yeah, I can't believe it. Maybe they are one. Who knows? So a journalist just filmed inside the Newark ICE protest camp. Nick Sortor, he citizen journalist, by the way, saving the West. Right? So this dude invaded the ICE protest area.
I don't know how he got in there.
Yeah. A couple of libtard white women and foreigners, of course. Of course. That's just what they have. Yeah, this is totally not AstroTurf. Totally not funded. Look at this.
I'm sorry, what?
Medical tent.
Medical tent? Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Medical. Medical. Look at this. You're going to tell me this is just a couple of people that naturally got together to protest for the rights of rapists or something? No, absolutely not. They were paid to protest for the rights of rapists.
Medical tent? Is that? Oh, you got it. Thank you. Just need hand sanitizer. Okay. On that table. Sounds good. Thank you.
Look at this. Look at this level of equipment, bro. This is the fucking MMO guild hall of leftoid violence.
For real.
A full for everything. Yeah. And then I'm gonna tape out the map here. Yeah.
Just infinite eye wash because they know they're gonna actually get pepper sprayed by people that are trying to do their jobs and protect their country. Dude. This is a fucking like an encampment. We got people living out there. This is insane. Look at that. Nick Sorter went in with a hidden camera. He found tens of thousands of dollars of equipment on site, riot gear, not signs, not banners, riot equipment, hot food delivered every hour on schedule, medical stations, expensive tents, organized supply chains. This is outside Delaney Hall ICE Detention Center in Newark, New Jersey. Protests have been running for a week around the clock. Andy NGO documented week-long violence from Antifa at the same facility. State police did nothing, obviously. Obviously, no one knows who sourced it. Now, this is somebody who was acting AG. Todd Blanche was threatened, right? Did I show this to you?
Family's dead.
Right, this is the guy screaming, I'll kill your whole family.
Children, your wife, all dead. Put it, my boy. I have your face, mother. You're dead. Dead.
You're dead. Your children, your wife, your whole family. I'll kill them all. And then ironically says, I have your face. We all have his face.
Yeah, so now, by the way, this is exactly why the left is trying to get ICE agents to unmask. Masked agents terrorizing our neighbors. No, they're agents that are protecting themselves from violent terrorist leftists, of which there are thousands, it's a moderate estimate for you. And they're doing their absolute best to keep our country safe from invaders.
So do we. And look, that's a federal crime. And not only threatening the ICE officer, but think about how disgusting this individual is, threatening.
I love that he's looking at it from a stake of individualism. Bro, this is an ideology that's inbred on the left right now.
His family and his children with death. What is this man doing? He's just doing his job standing there. And so that is disgusting, that what you just showed, and we see his face. And I promise you, we will find him. And when we find him, we will arrest him, because it is a crime not only to threaten law enforcement, but not surprisingly to threaten their family as well.
Yeah, so now I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, Trump administration, they're not going to do anything, nothing's going to happen. Boom, never mind. Told you, FBI just arrested the man who threatened to kill ICE officers and their families. FAFO, based. Pam Bondi could never. Holy shit, we got him. W, they raided his house. They cooked him. Based, actually. This guy. Right, that guy.
What you just.
They just arrested him. Trump FBI raids the house, carries out felony arrest against leftist terrorists who threatened to kill ICE agents and their families on camera. Let's go. Complete W. All right. Sorry, bro. You had his face. Well, we had yours. Just a W, man. Apparently, we just have to live with this. Now, the leftist rioter arrested by the DOJ for biting ICE agents.
Yeah,
it's bad. Look at this one. You're not going to be ready for this. Right. So while all this violence is going on over here, as you can see, these are the bite marks from this. From this guy, like, bro, they all look the same. They all have like the same.
Literally fucking hunks, dude. Fucking hunks. That's fucking
exact fucking features. It's the soy boy phenotype for real, right? So guess what? The guy that was arrested by the DOJ for biting ICE agents had reportedly previously charged with child porn, with sexual abuse of children. Absolute fucking cinema. No one saw this one coming. Violent leftist who bites an ICE agent because he just cares so much about the foreign rapists and pedophiles ends up being a pedophile. Allegedly. No one saw this coming, much to the surprise of the world. It's the thing that keeps happening. A leftist? A pedophile leftist? I can't believe it. I was in shock. Look at this. Look at these fucking savages, these animals, these barbarians. Last night, a violent rioter savagely kicked and bit ICE law enforcement officers outside of Delaney Hall. Today, the violent agitator is being charged. And the dude allegedly had a history of child porn, and shit like that. You know, so this is New Jersey, finally caving and sending police to ICE Newark. And of course, you have the tolerant left responding.
To help ensure the safety of everyone, we are moving everyone from active roadways to a designated.
It's white supremacy to deport rapists.
half of those guys are Mexican. One of them's a black guy. Look, there's like 3 white people there out of all of the state police. Stop protecting white supremacy, bitch. I'm a black man.
It's white supremacy.
You class traitors.
Class traitors. You class traitors.
You guys are not the
Bro, your words mean nothing.
fucking friends. You're nothing more than a butt-licking slave.
You're a bootlicker. A slave. You should let yourself get raped by violent people that enter our country illegally.
The fucking ICE agents have been assaulting and battering people for days.
Not nearly enough, if you ask me.
Yeah, fair.
You jackboot dog. You got up, swagger ass G7.
That's just what you have to live with, I guess. I guess that's just classic leftism, am I right? Now, while all this is going on, random $1,000 supply drops get fucking dropped off for these terrorists.
Not mine.
No, listen, you know.
Boom! Look, it just came out of nowhere. It spawned.
You asked somebody for
Look,
permission.
it just
That's
spawned, guys. Wow. Isn't that nice? How it just spawns out of thin air like that? Wow.
Saline solution.
Just spawned. Don't worry, guys. Nothing to ask. You just showed up. We don't know who put it there, but it's there now. Let's go. W, guys. Totally not funded. Totally a natural protest. Am I right, guys? Now, leftists violently attacked
Must
and
be
robbed
nice.
journalist Cam Higbee. I've covered him in the past. He's done a really good job of citizen journalism. GOAT, actual patriot, by the way. All right, so he was robbed and assaulted by leftists.
Give me my fucking shit. I will light all of you fuckers up.
Come on, dude.
Give me all my shit.
Yeah, so he was robbed. He was beaten and robbed. Journalist.
I have your phone. Take your truck.
Which one? Green case or white case? Throw it at me, bro.
Baldy, yo, bald guy, look at me.
They do. I don't know.
Hey,
God, enough. Yo, we gotta go.
Oh, they're throwing rocks at him, so obviously he has to leave. I think, by the way, all these leftoids that are running defense for the violent people, I think they should be arrested for accessories to crime.
Spoilers, I know what happens next.
Like, I really don't know why we don't take this more seriously. Like, it's unacceptable to have these fucking terrorist anarchists just overrunning our country because they decided they wanted to.
Don't hit it. Hey.
They're throwing shit at him. They don't know what's flying.
Fucking worker.
And he was pepper sprayed, so he's blinded right now. So he's being walked by this guy. I'm supposed to unite with these people? I'm supposed to, like, make believe that these people are actual people that are gonna push forward basic, biblical values that...
My vote is we give the officers live rounds.
This country was founded upon, that I want to get back to. I'm supposed to unite with them? I'm supposed to vote Democrat to teach the Republicans a lesson? No, they need to be destroyed.
No more rubber bullets. Metal bullets.
Legally, of course. I'm not calling for violence.
The protesting will stop. One way or the other. Your choice. Yeah, see, no. They are throwing fucking hunks of rock at people. Pepper bullets just isn't quite enough, in my opinion. If he was holding a real gun, they'd stop. Guaranteed. And if they don't, they'd stop after the first bullet.
Yeah, so that's insane.
Does that make me extreme? Maybe. Do I care? Not even a little bit.
Like, actually insane. Leftists got away with violently attacking and robbing journalist Cam Higbee at ICE in Newark. Now the leftists are bragging about it. And guess what? Guess what? It's even...
With their faces. They weren't fucking masked. They were fucking showing their celebration about fucking attacking Cam Higbee with their faces out. Because they're the world's smartest fucking retards.
Worse than you could possibly imagine. Cam Higbee calls 911 because, he got beaten and robbed. This is how his call went. Dispatch 911. What's your emergency? Me. I need an officer to take my report. I was attacked and robbed of at least $1,500 worth of property at Delaney Hall. Sir, who robbed you? Me. The masked chaos agents that are apparently allowed to run our streets while officers are nowhere to be seen. Get ready for this. Dispatch. Sir, are you saying ICE robbed you? Bro. The blue cops are just completely and utterly fucking captured by this ideology too. Me. Are you stupid? No, I'm saying ICE. I'm not saying ICE robbed me. I'm talking about the protesters who attack people every single night outside Delaney Hall. Dispatch, sir, they are simply peacefully protesting. He literally has footage of it. And he has to argue with these bitches. All right, did you miss the part where they robbed and attacked me? You can keep your brain dead opinions to yourself. You're a 911 dispatcher. I was robbed. I needed an officer, not your stupid input. I will be filing a FOIA for this 911 call with the Newark dispatcher. The first dispatcher hung up on him. You can't make this shit up. It's so obvious that we are dealing with an organized, funded, terrorist insurrection in our country, and for some reason no one's doing anything about it. Our quote-unquote empathy will be the end of us. Hello, we need to deport every single illegal because being in our country means something. Our laws mean something. We need to deport every single violent rioter and insurrectionist because our country and our laws mean something. Yes, you might not like that Donald Trump is president, but he fucking is the president. You're president, and you have to live with that. That's what our country is. That's how it was founded. You could fucking suck it. And until we actually have an administration that is willing to put their fucking boot down, we're literally just going to keep living through this shit. I wish Donald Trump was the fascist that the left actually thinks he is. I really do. Antifa rioters are attacking police horses because they love abusing animals. It's their favorite thing. You know, animal rights activists attacking horses, but maybe they're
again, live bullets, protect your partner.
Fascist horses? Have you considered that perhaps the horses are just vehicles of fascism?
Oh, yeah.
Agreed. These people should be rounded up and arrested immediately.
Yeah, but that's not who that person was calling the coward.
Holy shit, bro. What the fuck?
Peaceful protests, right? Look at the overwhelming peacefulness, guys.
Yeah.
Bro took himself down. Elbow zone. And if one of these horses would have kicked one of the rioters and he would have died, that would have been a classic fucked around, found out situation. Now, that guy would have become the next Renee Good, all right? A retard who committed suicide by cop. But this is just what we're dealing with now. And it's insane. Being tolerant of this shit, that is not a virtue. It's really not.
There's no soldiers there at all. Sorry, it's been a long day.
Just complete chaos.
Still got another
just
half hour to
absolutely
go.
Complete chaos. So the governor of New Jersey just revealed that 5 of the 6 people arrested by Newark were not from New Jersey. Total AstroTurf.
We know that people from outside the state have been interfering in the protests and escalating them. 5 of the 6 people arrested last night by state police were from outside New Jersey.
Wow.
And some national extremist groups have become involved in the protests.
Wow. You mean to tell me that it's a totally AstroTurf violent protest where terrorists are basically...
This is a Democrat fucking governor, by the way. D for Democrat. And even she is now admitting it. The Democrats are now admitting it. You guys can stop trying to fucking lie to everyone. Even the Democrats are fucking coming out and fucking being like, yeah, we can't hide this anymore.
Being bussed around the country to commit insurrections everywhere, and we're not really doing anything about it because they're masked and we make believe that this is free speech?
Here today. To the people coming from out of state to create chaos and dangerous situations, you should not be here.
Wow! Strongly worded letter. That'll help, guys. We got a strongly worded letter from Governor Cheryl. It's over now. It's over. All right, so this is just some comedy.
They literally shot through my dick. Look.
Colossal W. We might have any more of them.
Jesus Christ. Oh, it hurts to laugh.
W, let's go.
Is it still there? Fuck them, though. Fuck them, you know?
Yeah, fuck them. How brutal, how evil of them to shoot this guy in the dick when he was attacking them and stuff. And to think, this could have been avoided if he just wouldn't have been a terrorist. Now, don't get demoralized. Don't get saddened. I know that everyone's like, you wish more things happen. I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. I also wish more things happen. But do not lose faith. We are radicalizing a generation of Americans, and at some point, the dam will burst, and this will fucking end. I'm so grateful that we have someone like Donald Trump who has pushed the Overton window this far, and we just need to push it a little bit further. I can't believe ICE agent shot this man in the dick, saving him all the effort that he would have had to go to cut it off himself anyway. Now, the sweep is coming. You know, everyone's tired of, like, the leftoids running the streets and doing whatever they can to make sure that criminals get off on everything and destroying our country. And the reality is, even the brainwashed people are like, wait a second, actually, I really don't like that there's a homeless hobo outside of my house that is doing drugs and lighting dogs on fire. I don't like that, actually. So, a breaking shock poll, Spencer Pratt, a Republican, narrowly leads Los Angeles mayoral race. This is insane. Spencer Pratt currently at 30%, Karen Bass at 29%, Nithya Raman at 23%. Karen Bass is the current libtard incumbent, and Nithya Raman is like the radical far-left foreigner that Hasan Piker endorsed. So you know that she probably loves terrorists and stuff. Now, to understand, Pratt was barely 10% weeks ago, and it shot up ever since a lot of people are talking about it, because everyone needs to know that if you're in LA this week, it's happening. You have to vote for Spencer Pratt. Save LA. All right, give them nothing. Oh, just let them have LA. They already destroyed it. They get nothing. I don't believe or support in losing. Losing is not a mentality that I personally embody or like at all. Winning actually is, on the other hand. So let's win, actually. So you have to understand what's going on. So LA has a choice. Vote Spencer Pratt. And the ads are just so good.
Spencer Pratt says no one in their right mind would vote for Karen Bass. Well, Spencer's wrong.
I'm voting for Karen Bass because I want to keep injecting in public parks.
Yeah.
I'm voting for Karen Bass because I like it here.
I'm voting for Karen Bass because I'll be damned if I go back to jail.
I'm voting for Karen Bass because I have a polymarket bet that the Palisades won't be rebuilt before 2030.
I'm voting for Karen Bass because the more homeless people there are, the more money my nonprofit can raise to fight homelessness.
I'm voting for Karen Bass because my parents support Spencer Pratt and I have unresolved daddy issues.
Bro, the ads are just absolutely diabolical. Really diabolical. And it's so glorious watching us absolutely conquer the modern culture. Spencer Pratt says, I don't even need to make campaign ads anymore. Karen and Nithya just keep making them for me. It's an official ballot box, guys. Look at that. An official...
There it is.
You want this? Do you want this to be your city? Well, then keep up the status quo. Vote for a libtard. Now, Spencer Pratt's been going around. He's been doing things. A lot of people are now scared that we're actually going to flip Los Angeles, so they're endorsing Karen Bass and Nithya Raman with the worst endorsements of all time, because obviously they suck, because leftists suck in general. They're just the party of rape and child sex trafficking. So, obviously they don't have a lot to argue for. It's really difficult. It must be brutal to be a leftist when your entire policy needs to be Trump bad, because if you actually talk about your own policies, it's policies of losing 600,000 children on the southern border or something. Like,
true.
Woo, congratulations, you sex traffic like no one else. Oh, yo, maybe that's why they're so compatible with Islam. Anyway, so Spencer Pratt, he's been going around dropping nukes everywhere.
Not just feel safe, they are not safe. Nobody's safe really in LA unless you're the drug dealer. The drug dealers and the people giving them the needles, the city, our taxpayer money, the needle givers, they're safe. The meth pipe givers, they're safe. Everyone else is not safe in Los Angeles. So moms are getting me elected because I'm saying, oh, as mayor, I'm going to enforce the law and make sure moms and kids can use their parks again. They can go to school without encampments with drug dealing and naked drug addicts having sex in front of these schools on the sidewalk. I'm stopping this because it's illegal. All these things are illegal. I'm just going to be the mayor that comes in and says, hey, everybody, the law's back. The laws that all exist.
That's
these
it.
Incredible
That's all
laws
he's going to do.
Are incredible.
What a simple guy.
Democrats voted for. I'm going to enforce them for everybody as mayor. And if my LAPD chief that I put in doesn't do that, we'll get a new LAPD chief.
That's
and if
right.
anybody at the LAPD doesn't want to enforce the law, we'll get new officers.
That's right.
We are going to make sure that moms feel safe in Los Angeles. That is my #1.
Bro got the fucking liberal mom vote. I don't think you understand how badly
it's over.
we are
He
actually
wins.
Destroyed.
He has won. If he even has the liberal moms fucking win to vote for him, like, it's over. It's over, folks. It's over. He's gonna win this primary by like fucking 30 points. It's not even gonna matter.
Generations of leftist ideology just getting absolutely shattered by the fact that a foreign rapist raped you. All right, I'm sorry, man. Nothing radicalizes you like getting raped by a grungy rapist, I guess. All right, so Spencer Pratt, just absolute go.
Thankfully, I married an angel who was very connected with Jesus and has brought me to the light. You know, I was always not so bright in the light on the Lord's path here. And thankfully, my wife has always just been so connected with Jesus and God and been like, Spencer, if this is God's plan, then it will be. And if not, then it won't. And come home and help me with the kids. Yeah. So it's been very empowering to just pray and just be on his path and just say, God, if you want me to save these animals, save these humans, and protect my city, just keep putting me in the place where I can do that. And if it's not God's plan, it won't happen, and I won't.
Isn't that incredible? Isn't this incredible? This is the guy that's actually looking like he's going to win the mayor of Los Angeles, right? The actual center, the epicenter of debauchery and hedonism in the country is going to be ruled by this guy. Could you even believe it? Can you believe how badly we are dominating modern culture? It's absolutely astounding. We have someone openly talking about God's plan in public as he's running for mayor in the most libtard city in the world. It's absolutely shocking, and it's working. It's actually working. Now, Spencer Pratt, he's just exposing her for everything.
Disgusting that even testing your drugs on a dog is the least of the worst of what these demons are doing to these poor animals.
That's right.
They're lighting them on fire.
I said that before, and I got people being like, oh, they're not actually lighting animals on fire. They are actually lighting animals on fire.
Raping.
They are
these dogs.
They are, bro. It's happening, bro. We import the third world, and we become the third world. What do you want me to say?
Abusing them. They're breeding them to the point that they die because they've been so overbred. And it's not just the animals on Skid Row. We have a LA City shelter system that is supposed to be a no-kill shelter. It's killing thousands of dogs also because it's underfunded and it doesn't have the people that need to be running it.
Do you support dog rape? Well, if you do, vote left. Bro, the taglines, they just make themselves. Like, what are you even going to do? What are you going to do?
I had not heard that, but it's not shocking because they're alleged criminal partners. Not only did they work together in their negligence in burning down 7,000 houses and 12 people alive, but they're both complicit in laundering, what, $24 billion to...
He's talking about Karen Bass, mayor of LA, and Gavin Newsom, governor of California.
Actually increase homelessness. Newsom and Karen Bass make up stats. Those are not real numbers. Anybody with eyeballs in the state of California or Los Angeles knows that there has not been a reduction in one homeless person. Actually, there's been an increase of naked drug addict zombies in front of every kid's playground, every kid's school, every coffee shop. So that is, of course, because they're, you know, they both should be in jail.
It's like you have the left being like, give me $1 billion and I'll solve the issue. Now, don't believe your lying issues. Yeah, don't believe your lying eyes. The issues have been solved. And he's just like, hello, you have eyeballs. Their stats are fake. They make them up. Look outside. You have naked homeless people lighting dogs on fire. That's not making it better.
Together for their, I personally believe what they did to the Palisades is criminal negligence. So they need to cover for each other. So they don't end up in jail for letting 12 people burn alive from their negligence.
Yeah, and the Palisades Fire, by the way, which was started by a radical leftist that was a fan of Luigi Mangione. It's a gigantic leftoid plot to fucking kill you. All right, now, it's insane how people don't fall for it. People just, like, they sit there and they just gobble this slop. They're just actually fucking subhumans that just eat this shit alive.
10% went to getting people off the streets.
So $418 million spent on homelessness in 2025, 10% spent on getting people off the streets. So where was the rest of the money? Where was the other $375 million? Where did that go? No one knows. No one knows. Suspiciously, a lot of these politicians got very rich, but no one actually knows where the money went.
Now, how does that happen? CNN asked her, and she had a bizarre assertion.
For those of you at home, that's $370 million that's unaccounted for. Because 10% of 417 is about 40-ish million, and then there's about 370 left over. So, inquiring minds would love to know.
When you talked to Jake Tapper in 2023, you said that your goal was to end street homelessness in LA by 2026. It's now 2026.
And we haven't ended it.
We have not ended it, and we're not close to ending it. How are you so off?
I found something that surprised me. I found a lot of people who work internal in this system who were very resistant to ending street homelessness.
Fraudsters. Fraudsters. She found fraudsters and then did nothing about it.
Really? You're going to blame the deep state?
Who are those people? Well, meanwhile, Spencer Pratt is surging. A new poll has him narrowly leading Karen Bass. And
that is insane. We're going to flip California by being like, hey, do you not want to get raped by a hobo? Vote Spencer Pratt. Bro, the new right is coming, and the new right just doesn't give a fuck. They don't care about your moralizing. Oh, you can't call them homeless people. You have to call them unhoused people. I'll call them whatever the fuck I want. I don't care. They're zombie hobo drug addicts. Fuck them. Let's be honest with ourselves. They make society worse. Oh, no, you can't just put them all in camps. You can't do You can't just put them all in camps. But guess what? If they all get put into camps, society will get magically better. So let's figure something out, shall we? Listen, man, I'm not endorsing anything. So Hannah Einbinder is some fucking retard Hollywood star or something, criticizes and says we have to resist Spencer Pratt. No, he's a fascist.
There's a lot of wealth in this city, and I think that there are a lot of people who masquerade as Democrats or people on the left, but really money is their key issue, and that's what leads them to vote for people like Spencer Pratt.
I love how she has like LGBTQ behind her. She has like the pedophile logo behind her.
Who is endorsed by Donald Trump, and I will remind
oh my God, he got endorsed by Donald Trump. Oh no, oh my God.
Everybody of that. So yeah, it's important.
He was endorsed by Donald Trump. Yeah, you know what I really want? I really want a lot of suburban moms to get raped by hobos, because otherwise, like, what, you want the Donald Trump candidate to win? Letting the suburban moms get raped by hobos is a much better solution. I love my gated community where I get to live in my mansion with my servants and my slaves are awesome. I love my slaves because they're illegal in the country, so I get to pay them in cash and they don't declare taxes, so it's so much cheaper. So my slaves make my life so fucking good. It's amazing. And you know what? If a couple of moms have to get raped by hobos, it's worth it. That's the left.
I love you.
Resist that.
We have to resist. We have to resist getting the hobos off the streets. We have to resist. Like, listen, they like lighting dogs on fire. Who am I to disrespect their culture?
You know, I'm not like, yeah, it's very complicated. No one is perfect. There are no perfect candidates.
No one is perfect, so I'm gonna vote.
I'm not sure. Spencer Pratt's pretty close. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I haven't heard a bad fucking thing come out of him at any fucking, like, political, like, thing. Like, he hasn't tripped up a single fucking time. Like, every single thing he's done, he has been fucking on point, and he's just been smart. Like, he hasn't been he's been attacking Karen Bass, like, and what is it, Nithya Raman, but like, he's not out there fucking attacking the fucking media people. Like, he's just out there fucking combating what they're trying to fucking say with fucking cold hard fucking facts. And they can't dispute the facts. And he's just fucking killing it. So, no, like, he's pretty fucking perfect as far as a candidate goes, or at least right now. Like, I'm sure there's something that I'm going to disagree with him on, but, like, so far, there's nothing. Like, it's pretty wild.
For the dog rape. I'm gonna vote for infinite rape and drug abuse. That's what I'm gonna vote for, because no one's perfect.
Underwhelmed.
Like, on the one hand, we have the guy that was endorsed by evil orange guy, and on the other hand, we have the rape and total cultural destruction of an entire city. I'm gonna go with the second one, because at least it wasn't endorsed by Donald Trump.
In a lot of ways, but I have made the choice to put Nithya down, and that's...
I'm gonna vote for the people that burnt down the houses, and not the guy that's trying to build them. Because the guy trying to build them got endorsed by Donald Trump.
What we're doing, girls.
And I want to see you.
Girl power. I'm gonna vote for girl power because the other guy's a man, and penis havers are dangerous. Except for George Floyd. He's fucking good. But aside from him, if you're a man, fuck you.
I'm for awful.
You don't, and neither do I. No. No, Spencer shouldn't, and neither should I. Okay? I'm with Lisa Rinna. I stand with Lisa Rinna. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are not. That's not what we want. Okay?
I shouldn't run for politics because I'm a stupid fucking bitch, and neither should anybody else. Because they're also just like me, stupid fucking bitch.
To have people who work in housing and tenants' rights lawyers and people with actual expertise in these positions.
Yeah, we should get a lot of people that are good at doing meetings and having meetings on when to have more meetings, and PR people, and you know what they should really do? We should get like an entire HR department that does nothing except for make problems that they could address later. And those guys should actually be in charge of the country. Yeah, so Hannah Einbinder says it's important to resist Spencer Pratt's LA for mayor. Spencer Pratt responds. She says, from a literal red carpet surrounded by armed security, completely insulated from the horrors on our streets that Angelinos and their kids have to suffer through every day. I'm glad she doesn't have to suffer the consequences of Karen and Nithia's failures, but she's an elite minority, and the rest of us want change. Bro, every counter endorsement is actually just an endorsement.
It's like every fucking thing that someone has to say about him, he has the perfect fucking counter.
Every person that goes against him is actually just silently endorsing him by their existence. LA residents set up fake...
He's basically Meliodas from the 7 Deadly Sins, just full countering everything.
Homeless encampments outside of mayor candidate Nithya Raman's home after she says she doesn't care about tents near schools and daycares. Angry locals were like, you know what? You don't care about homeless encampments? Well, we're going to live outside your
LA
house
City
now.
Councilwoman and mayoral candidate Nithya Raman's home.
This is happening all over the city, and we brought it to her doorstep so she can see what other people
I don't understand. What's wrong? You said you like homeless people living on the streets. What's wrong if they live in front of your house?
Going through.
A man who claims he helped organize the
Goats.
stunt spoke
All
exclusively
of
with
these men.
Fox 11 with his face covered.
All the political violence that's been going on is really important that,
Based. A leftist would kill him. Based
Yes.
that his face is covered.
people, protect their identity.
Tents, trash, old
That guy was fucking getting ready to light up a fucking rolled cigarette. That is true fucking fake homeless right there. That man is committed to the bit.
tires and a barbecue Monday morning,
Let's
all
go.
outside Raman's home.
That's pretty annoying, isn't it?
Doing a parody ad for her. Like, if we were in charge of her campaign, this was the ad that we would make.
They feel like this draws the line.
Yeah, I think that, it's a public street.
It draws the line. Hello, why are you making the life of rich people bad when you could just make the life of your average American bad? Hello.
And I can see where she's upset, but think about everybody else that's going through the same thing constantly.
Yeah, she's mad about this? Oh, you're mad about this? Oh, you don't like the fact that we're literally out here living outside your house? You don't like that? That sucks, actually? That's actually completely insufferable and not a normal way that people live? You mean to tell me that this is not part of what makes America great? You mean to tell me this actually fucking sucks when we do that? Oh, that's so interesting. That's so wild. So why do you love it when other people do it in the rest of the city? So, of course, this is Adam Conover, complete fucking retard. Like this guy went on Joe Rogan to explain to Joe Rogan how if a man, MMA fighter, cuts his penis off, he would be equal in skills to every woman MMA fighter. It's like this dude was like, yeah, biological reality is not real. Bro, I love these people. They're so awesome. So this dude obviously terrified of Spencer Pratt as he lives in his gated community and endorses Nithya Raman, the far left candidate.
There's only one way that we can stop Spencer Pratt from going to the general election for mayor of Los Angeles.
Notice how he doesn't actually say anything good about the candidate he's fighting for. He's just using the classic Trump bad strategy on Spencer Pratt.
This November, and that is by voting for Nithya Raman in the primary. Los Angeles has a top 2 jungle primary system. That means
No, that's actually incorrect. The only way that they are going to not have to deal with Spencer Pratt in the final is if someone does to him what they did to Charlie, which I'm not advocating for because that would be horrible. And I'm hoping that Spencer Pratt wins, just for the record, so that everyone's clear on this. But that's literally the only way. That's the only chance that any of you fuckers have, because he's fucking winning, and I'm here for it.
the top 2 finishers, regardless of party, will go to the
Fuck that bitch. She's even dumber than Karen Bass.
general in November. And right now, Spencer and Nithya are tied for 2nd place. That means
that's actually incorrect.
If we can get her into 2nd, we can shut Spencer out of the general entirely and nip his entire political
But that's not going to happen.
career in the bud. And instead of
Look how scared these scoundrels. Look at this, bro. He's got the soy phenotype and everything. Bro is ready to throw down.
having to fend off this vaccine-denying, Alex Jones-loving right-winger over here, we'll be able to have an actual...
What's worse, having a right-winger as mayor or getting raped by a migrant? I personally think having a right-winger as a mayor is way worse.
That
Hello,
is
as a
what
pro-rape
he is saying.
leftist myself, I fully support getting raped by migrants.
Debate about the future
crazy.
of the city that we love. I mean, Spencer hates Los Angeles so much.
He hates it so much, he doesn't even like when it burns down.
He has literally promised to move to Arkansas if he loses the election. Well,
yeah, because you raped the city.
Good news, we can send Spencer to Arkansas on June 2nd by voting for Nithya.
That's tomorrow, everybody. Hey, I am going to stay live. No, I won't, because it's out that way. I will not be live when all the polling closes. Damn. I will be live bright and early Wednesday morning, though, at 10 o'clock with the results. We'll be celebrating if Spencer Pratt makes it.
What we have to do is make the city completely and utterly
Wednesday morning.
unlivable, and then he'll have to leave. Colossal W, leftists. So let's get together and vote for the pro-rape candidates instead. Dude, I love it so much. And everyone's terrified about this because Spencer Pratt's just a guy who came out of nowhere, and he's like, yeah, actually, I don't like that they're lighting dogs on fire. What are they going to do? Ro Kahana, radical leftist, retard foreigner that supports every fucking giving money to foreigners policy ever. Infinite migration, domain expansion, infinite Browns. All right, so this dude out here, he shows up there. He was asked about the mayor race, and he had some wise words of endorsement, too.
When it comes to the LA race, Karen Bass and you see Spencer Pratt, what do you think we're learning about how Californians feel about the incumbents in general?
Look, I think that there is was a lot of hurt and anger after the fires.
The fires, right? I totally get it. That's why you wouldn't want to vote for the classical leftoids, because they did the fires, right? Get ready. You're not ready. Lock in. You're not ready. You're not ready for what you're about to hear. It's going to shake you to your core. You think you know what you're about to hear. You're not ready for what you're about to hear.
My view is that the blame of that really needs to go on Donald Trump. It
is Donald Trump's fault that there were fires in California, not the leftist.
10 years after he warned them about not doing something about all the brush in the spot where the fire started. Because he warned them about that. And then, poof, it all went up like kindling. Huh. It's almost like they left it there intentionally. Almost.
That lit the fires, not the leftists that emptied.
But what do I know? I'm just a retard from Chicago.
The fire hydrants of water to save the smelt fish. Not the sitting president at the time when the fire started, which was actually Joe Biden. It was Donald Trump, the guy who came into office and immediately stopped the fires by rerouting water. That's the guy who he's blaming for the fires. This is leftist delusion at its absolute peak. Reality doesn't matter to leftists. The agenda matters. That's it. Reality is irrelevant to these people. Men could be women, and women could be men, and Trump lit the LA on fire.
still owe the state $50 billion. They have not worked with Mayor Bass or our governor to get the resources needed, and they have really punished California. But
they punished California for lighting itself on fire and refusing to do anything to stop it. Yeah, crazy.
Understandably, people who still haven't seen their homes rebuilt, who were
why weren't they rebuilt? You're gonna blame Trump?
Upset with how that was handled. They are upset with the incumbents.
When it comes,
they're upset at the incumbent for burning their houses down and not building them, but it's actually Trump's fault. The poor people of LA, too foolish to realize how it's actually Trump's fault. So Spencer Pratt said, did you know that Karen Bass and Nithya Raman already have a reality TV show about the LA city government? You can watch their leadership of their city live here, unscripted, 24/7. Watch what happens next. And it's literally just an infinite live stream of what's going on Skid Row. He's so fucking good. He's so fucking good.
I told you guys.
Posting this, something horrible happens, believe it or not. Wow. Somebody just died on Karen's live stream. LAPD is setting up a white tent to cover the body. This isn't a reality show. It's a horror film. Please pray for this city. Because literally on the live stream of Skid Row, right after he announces it, someone dies on stream. Probably.
Oops. Shit. Oopsie.
Of a drug overdose. So he posts this at 9:42 a.m. and then at 11, someone dies. You can't even make this up. This
is it mean to laugh a little? Do I care? Not even. So it works out for me. If you are too sensitive to laugh, that's fine. That's your prerogative. I'm not gonna laugh at you for it. But, man, I'm really going to laugh at this because He chose to be a fucking drug addict. Or she. Like, but, man. You can't time this shit better. Less than 2 hours after he brought attention to the fucking live stream, somebody just died.
This is crazy. Absolute crazy world. So Spencer dropped a nuke.
The defining characteristic of God is his unconditional love for mankind. The very same thing is the defining characteristic of dogs, unconditional love for us. It's no wonder the dog is just God backwards.
Wow.
These heavenly animals are so faithful to us. They don't judge us. They don't care if we live in a mansion or on the streets. They stick by our side. They put their full faith.
If you're a Muslim, close your ears, bro, because you probably don't like this at all.
And trust in us. And right now, a lot of bad people are betraying their faith and abusing these poor animals in the streets on Skid Row and in Karen Bass LA City shelters.
Questions are being raised about 2 dogs euthanized at the South LA Animal Shelter that rescue groups say were on hold for pickup.
Larry Seahorn and his family thought they were set to pick up 6-year-old Indigo on October 21st. They recently lost their beloved 15-year-old pit bull Tonka to cancer and were ready to open their home and hearts to...
You know, if you think about it, pit bulls are kind of like Muslims, you know? Like, it's not all pit bulls, but it's always a pit bull, you know what I'm saying? And how, like, they inbreed them for fighting purposes. And how it's like... okay, I should stop. Like, bro, we should...
I have owned 3 pit bulls in my life. Every single one of them was a fucking angel. Like, it's all about how you raise them. If you raise them to be a good fucking dog, they'll be a good dog.
Should not be putting pit bulls in all the dog parks, if you know what I'm saying.
To another dog. Both the rescue group and Seahorn say a deadline for pickup was never communicated by the
and they will protect the fuck out of you.
Shelter during their phone call, and they plan to pick up Indigo before the shelter closed at 5 p.m. No one arrived for Indigo at 8 a.m., and the shelter received no further communication that morning, so Indigo was euthanized at noon.
It's been hard.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh, we missed your call, so we euthanized your dog. What?
Breaking to see these animals that are perfectly good, as this one as an example, go to their death for no reason.
Despite...
Well, that's the left. I love how people are surprised. These people euthanize babies. These people kill babies because it's awkward. You don't want to give birth. You don't want to. You fucked around and now you literally just are kind of like not in the mood to have a baby. Oh, we'll just murder it then. Oh, we'll just murder your baby then. You're surprised that those people are also mass killing dogs? If they're a nuisance, they kill people. Hello?
California code, which states no adoptable animal should be euthanized if it can be adopted into a suitable home.
Makes sense.
They say perfectly healthy dogs without behavioral issues are killed because the shelters are overcrowded.
While she calls them no-kill shelters, they are murdering thousands of dogs here, and they just lie. On Skid Row, addicts are torturing dogs to death, stuffing them in trash bags and lighting them on fire, testing their drugs on them till they overdose and die. They breed puppies to sell them for drugs. Everywhere you look, you see animals covered in open sores, riddled with flies, being beaten, starved. The abuse and neglect is so horrific, it's overwhelming, and it must stop.
When you hear the descriptions of what these dogs endured, it just breaks your heart. And the images, as you said, they are so disturbing that we pretty much had to blur everything. Dogs found burned to death. Their small bodies stuffed into trash cans and suitcases. The abuse of dogs is spiraling out of control at homeless encampments.
You mean to tell me that if you import third world retards that burn dogs in their home countries, they're going to burn dogs in our countries? I can't believe it. I was told that they will get a piece of paperwork and all of a sudden they're just as American as me and you. For those of you that need a little bit of cultural enrichment, in Morocco, they are currently doing mass genocide of dogs right now because they want to prepare for the World Cup in 2029. And to prepare, they're like, well, dogs are filthy creatures, so we have to kill all of them. And they're mass killing dogs. Now, everyone's favorite Twitch streamer, Hassan PIKER is out there
I watch terrorists get blown up all fucking day long. You fucking show me an abused dog, I start getting all fucking teary-eyed.
Talking dogs on his daily stream, doing his thing. But don't be surprised. The Turks literally exiled 1 million dogs onto a little island to starve them to death. Or they would try to swim back to the mainland and drown on the way because they were so hungry. Like, why are we surprised that people that were importing from retard countries that abuse dogs there, they're going to abuse dogs here? No one's shocked.
The dog was running, screaming, on fire, trying to get into people's homes. He was asking for help.
The damage to this dog is very intentional.
The poor dog, you know, it looks like it's been burned. It was wrapped in a plastic trash bag.
In Hollywood, on Franklin and Van Ness, animal activists say someone stuffed a dead dog into a suitcase.
I went with Joey Tuccio and Rebecca Corey as they brought food to some of these neglected dogs on Skid Row.
Calling the vet to think we can take the dog today, but I want to make sure it's not too late.
Chained in this dog with
Covered
wounds
in flies.
It's
covered
horrible.
in flies, wounds all over. How's that not neglect?
Now we know why Hassan Piker fits in so well in LA.
She's like, get me out of here.
They did things every day. I just gave a whole can of food and she devoured it. Devoured it. There are 4 dogs. The dogs are walking in the street. I mean, it's a disaster.
Yeah, and there's dogs right here that could be hit by cars.
And we've told everybody about it, but nobody cares. Nobody cares.
The next day, the sweet little angel was run over by a car.
No shot.
It breaks my heart to see this horror on our streets.
It's all illegal. Everything I'm looking at is illegal. There's an entire stolen.
That's why you actually need to enforce laws. Yeah, you know, there's actually a reason why we have laws, and there's a reason why laws should be enforced. Laws should actually mean something, actually. Our border should mean something. Our laws should mean something. We should actually do things. And we could do things. We're living in the greatest country in the history of the world. Okay, the greatest civilization known to man, the greatest country ever. We don't need to deal with this shit because of our infinite empathy for retards. You're just getting strangled by leftoids.
Fight shop right here. For puppies.
They're breeding their dogs over here, and they've been breeding their dogs forever.
With the right person in charge, this can be taken care of.
This is all manageable, but there's nothing.
Here's what I will do as mayor to save these poor animals. Step 1, end the abuse. We are cleaning out Skid Row. I will stand up a task force within LAPD, tactical pause, protecting animal welfare and safety.
Let's go.
Anyone
That's our
caught
goal.
abusing animals is going to prison.
Do you like dog rape? Well, vote for the other guy. Vote for Karen Bass. If you don't like dogs getting lit on fire, vote Spencer Pratt.
I will have zero tolerance.
I'm trying my best to campaign for this guy because I feel like if we flip LA, it would be just such a diabolical cultural victory.
Me too, Spencer Pratt. If you're in
our
LA.
city. Step 2, spay and neuter. By enforcing spay and neuter laws, we can lower shelter intake and euthanasia numbers.
Get out and vote tomorrow or today if you're not watching this when it just came out. Because let's face it, nobody's watching it, and nobody's still watching it 3 hours in. So I'm basically just saying this for myself and for the 10 people in here that none of them are from LA, so it matters to none of them either. But vote Spencer Pratt. Vote for him. Oh, man, I hope he wins.
Numbers in our shelters. We cannot rescue our way out of this animal crisis, but low-cost spay and neuter, education, and basic law enforcement has been ignored.
They've been saying that shit on the fucking Price is Right for fucking 40 fucking years. Spay and neuter! Spay and neuter your animal!
For years by Karen Bass and Nithya Raman. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. We will target the highest volume and most underserved areas first. We will also shut down backyard breeders and prosecute anyone selling dogs without city licensing.
On Skid Row, a 1-year-old Doberman named Pebbles is pregnant with her first litter. Her owner, Dwight, bred her intentionally.
Yes.
He plans to sell the puppies. Rescuers sent us video after video of litters littering the streets. Several show puppies in shopping carts, often for sale. The reasons why people breed dogs on Skid Row vary. At the root of them,
drug money is the root of all.
is why not?
That's not the root. That is not the root cause. The root cause is drug money.
3, support our heroes. The animals suffering in the shelter system would have nothing without volunteers. Superheroes like Joey Tuccio and Rebecca Corey have been fighting to save dogs on our streets and in Karen Bass's shelters for years.
I have a surprise guest, and it is Juliana. And she's doing so good.
I love how Spencer Pratt's policies are like, actually, I don't like when you light dogs on fire. Like, I love how like the left-wing policy are like, they support Palestine or something.
All right, I'll see you guys. Whoever's got to leave later. I got to finish up this video and then I'm getting out of here
something like that. Across the fucking world. Then right-wing policy says, no, you can't light dogs on fire. It's like, wow. Endorsed by Trump, though. We should run.
Yeah.
Look how gorgeous she is. Look at her skin.
Yeah.
Look how
Look at
looks
her.
great.
So happy.
Very smooth. She got a bath. And she's here for a couple hours destroying this toy before she goes to our trainer Kim, just so we could assess her a little bit more.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Yeah, she's so happy now.
Oh, so sweet.
Yeah.
So sweet. Okay, just want to show everybody how beautiful and how great she's doing.
They have been doing God's work, along with countless volunteers who have been silenced, harassed, and bullied for decades. And it's time they are heard and respected.
My message to Mayor Karen Bass is to wake up.
Oh,
We've been trying to get.
Those are the coolest pictures of the background. Those are awesome. Dogs in fucking full on fucking regalia. That's awesome.
Get your attention for years. We've done protests, we've done petitions, we've talked on City Hall. You have not even acknowledged.
Oh, you mean to tell me that the protests aren't astroturfed by leftist terrorism don't actually do anything?
Us. You have not even acknowledged the animal crisis.
While Karen Bass pays cronies to lie and pretend that this crisis isn't happening, these volunteers are on the front lines of this crisis, and they deserve to be heard, not threatened for telling the truth.
But after this viral email from LA Animal Services volunteer coordinator claims a total of 800 dogs face a possible death sentence, they angrily marched into Friday's city council meeting demanding change.
Is that what this is going to be all over the news?
Volunteer Kathy Sirksness says she was fired from the West Valley shelter in Chatsworth. She occasionally took dogs on their last walk.
I did that a couple times, and I won't do it again because it's too difficult to be walking around the block and trying to hold back your tears because you know this is the last time this animal is going to be able to go on a walk. And
it's just fucking evil. It's like cartoonishly fucking evil. Leftist policy really just be like, oh yeah, we're gonna import rapists, we're gonna kill babies, and we're gonna murder your dogs. What are we doing? If I have to choose between dogs and Muslims, my choice, it's a very easy choice.
See the outside.
Her favorite was a pity mix named Tico, who she swears was nothing but a good adoptable dog.
He went to the back room and they killed him. And then a few minutes later, I was given back my empty leash.
When I'm mayor, our city shelters will welcome these heroes with open arms, and we will work with them to provide dignified and safe conditions for these poor animals. Step 4, fix the shelters. Currently, these dogs are being fed 1 meal a day.
You know, I love how far we've actually gone, bro.
Have to lie in their own feces, rotting away in wire cages with no time for exercise and play. It's worse than prison. These aren't murderers, they're dogs. They're innocent animals, and they live worse than serial killers on death row. We will completely overhaul the city shelter system. We will hire a director of LAAS who puts animals first and maintains a
Man, I wonder why Hassan Piker didn't endorse him and Hassan decided to endorse Nithya Raman instead.
budget for proper food and medical care. Step 5, find them homes. Some cities have led pilot programs of mutual rehabilitation where criminals are given the chance to care for dogs who have been neglected and rescued from abuse.
Within the walls of the South Central Correctional Center, inside the 6-house D wing is where 30 inmates train dogs from Springfield's Rescue 1. The inmates prepared them for adoption through the prison's Puppies for Parole program. The program began back in 2010 as a way to reduce the number of dogs in shelters while providing offenders with a positive outlet.
It gives me an opportunity to be able to give back to the community that I took from at one time. And it gives us a sense of responsibility.
When you're separated from your family and you can care for another being and help them in their life, that's what helps me.
Look, I understand that we're framing this well, but this is just labor camps and it's fucking awesome. Let's go, labor camps, babe.
Get through the days.
True.
And it's my life in here. I'll do it till I die or I leave.
In these programs, the dogs get a caring human whose entire day revolves around loving, training, and caring for them. And those criminals find a sense of renewed
Make them useful. Let's go, W.
Purpose in caring for their animals. That unconditional love that God imbued in all of us elevates our behavior beyond what any institution of man ever could.
The leftists be like, no, actually, we should just release the criminals and kill the dogs.
Dogs see the best in us, and they help us see the best in ourselves. Dogs are not property. They are not disposable. They are truly a gift from God. We must cherish that gift and share it freely. If we work together, we can not only lift these heavenly creatures out of their misery in this city, but we can lift ourselves too. The city of angels is a city of dogs.
Bro, this guy's gonna win. We're actually gonna flip LA. Our
Absolutely
civilization
fucking
is based on biblical values. It really is. It's entwined in our culture because culture is just downstream from religion. Exodus 23:5, it states, if you see the donkey of someone who hates you fallen down under its load, do not leave it there. Be sure to help them with it. This is a biblical philosophy. And the left, of course, which hates God, is like, no, actually, we should just kill dogs. We should just support lighting them on fire and just killing the ones that we just don't want around. It's convenient for us, actually, to do a little bit of a dog genocide. And you know what? We'll just import people from third world countries that support us killing dogs. They love killing dogs. Killing dogs is part of their religion. So, yo, let's just replace the people that don't want to kill dogs with the people that do want to kill dogs. Let's go. Win-win. Vote for Spencer Pratt, goddammit. We're taking back our country. Oh, no, but you should just leave LA to them. They ruined it anyway. They get nothing. They get nothing. We leave them with nothing. Because fuck them. Anyway, thanks for watching today's deep dive on all of the things. This was just me covering all the things in an incredibly in-deep way, all right? I'm doing my best for political commentary. I do a lot of research, and honestly, I really appreciate the support. You guys have been incredible. Actually love y'all. You people are freaking dope. Subscribe. This is the new right, all right? People that aren't just going to sit back and let our country get raped and destroyed. People that actually believe in law and order, believe in the future, believe in actually building a family, having children, and reaching the fucking stars, okay? Hello? We are made in the image of God, and you know what? We're gonna act like it. Definitely subscribe, share the videos, radicalize your friends. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Love you, Nux. I really do, man. You're the best. That's why I'm an egg boy. That's why I'm an egg boy. Well, despite being released today, it did not have anything to do with any form of gay pride. Maybe that'll be tomorrow's video, but if you watched all the way to the end, make sure you send me a happy mental illness month in the comments below. So I won't get any of those, but it'd be cool. All right, I'm out of here. See you guys in the next one.